We didn't cheers or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
You guys are just starting this shit. You guys are alcoholics.
Sorry, dude.
You guys have problems. Do you want to explain
once you start me, I have to keep going or I lose my buzz and I fucking get real tired. So I wanted to make sure, since my drink from the show, the open mic.
You had a drink at the show?
At the open mic.
I wanted to have one.
But
I got there too late and I thought about it for too long. And then when I went inside to get it, the last comic was already up.
Thought about it for too long.
You talked yourself out of it. You're like, damn, I waited too long.
No, I talked myself into it. And then when I went inside, you guys were already packing up. And I was like, shit.
I see.
Yeah.
You should just buy one when you get there, man.
I mean, instead of having one now, he bought 6. So.
Yeah. Well, I brought 2 for each.
Oh, well, we appreciate you. Let's cheers this. Let's kick this goddamn episode of the Buddycast. Oh, touch me nicely.
Old-fashioned Lagunitas IPA. And this was not what I was expecting you to grab.
I was going to bring Bud Lights.
Oh,
but
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked.
Yeah, people normally get mad when they show up to a party with Bud Lights.
I wouldn't be mad, but
if you're coming to a podcast and we're trying to get a buzz on, bring an IPA. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Or maybe even a Wolf Pup Session IPA. This episode brought to you by Golden. I'm just kidding.
I almost didn't bring these because I thought Will wasn't gonna like them because you're always drinking Shirley Temples. So I was like, so I think he probably likes something sweet. And I thought this would be too bitter for you.
No, for beer, I mean, dude, I can drink anything.
He's Irish.
Yeah, like I'm German Irish. Like I can drink any. Like I don't necessarily like everything, but I can put it down. Like this is a good IPA actually. A lot of IPAs I don't really like because they are too
much. Yeah. This is a good general IPA.
It was either this or the hazy IPA, which I like too. But it's like is it purple or blue? I don't know.
You know what's weird is like the regional beers. It's like back in Michigan, there's like a different set of regional beers.
Yeah.
And they're like way different. It's weird.
And they don't drink Foster's in Australia. They don't even fucking have that out there.
Nope.
So, Foster's.
You seem so flustered by that idea.
Because I really like them and they just fucking piss me off.
But Jamaicans do drink Red Stripe.
True.
Very popular there.
Oh, so there's gonna be a new brand of Jamaican beer coming through.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because fucking I deliver plastic wrap to moving companies.
Oh, is this inside information that we shouldn't be sharing on the podcast? Because this is insider trading.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Come here, Frankie Hoy. Welcome to this episode where we're dropping insider knowledge. And William Henderson has fallen.
You fucking cheater!
Dude, you know that there's no back on that.
Oh my god, I was
reset. Oh, that's loud.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
William. You got fucked up or what? But Will was like, I had to keep my buzz. I had to keep my buzz going on. Bro, slow it down. Bro, slow your buzz down.
Dude, are we good? Holy shit. Okay. No, it's... yeah, we're good. It's because...
Check. I'm here now.
It's because they lean back.
We'll just can't believe that I have inside information.
I'm so blown away.
Oh man. Fuck.
Wait. Frankie has business information? Hit it, George.
We'll just say shit after that.
Oh man.
You feel so dramatic.
What an episode,
bro.
and we haven't even taken our shot yet.
I heard the last episode. I think you deserve all 3 shots after that.
Oh my god. I feel like we should have had video for that. If only we had a video podcast, everybody could have fully enjoyed that.
I almost pulled out my phone and took a picture.
That would have been amazing.
I thought about it for too long.
I thought it was going to be more graceful, but then I was like, oh, should I have headphones on?
Save it.
Yeah.
Look at you, self-aware, saving the show.
I did. This chair doesn't have, if you lean one way where there's not a leg, it just goes.
Yeah, that's how chairs work,
And
bro.
no,
If there's no leg under it, it just goes, bro.
Fucking fell hard as the rise on the Third Reich.
On like a 4 leg chair, if you lean to the left on the side where there's no leg, it still stays there for the most. You have to really lean. This one is like, pew. It just goes.
I like how you try to fall down right now, but like it didn't lean.
This is so easy to tell. I'm like trying to make an example. It's just firmly in the ground. It's not moving at all.
like when you move it, it makes a fart noise. Like no, like and then it doesn't make it again. That was you right now. So yeah,
What about this Jamaican beer, Frankie?
I don't even have that much.
Christ.
It's not even that much inside information. I just know there's a new one coming.
That was it. That was the
That
news.
was it.
Wait, it just says new Jamaican beer?
No.
Like, how do you know?
Because
You take the wrapping out and it's just like, this is for a Jamaican beer.
I deliver plastic wrap to like some moving companies, like you know the shrink wrap, stretch film and shit, to moving companies. And then this company, they ordered a shitload, and like yeah, bro, like, and then they're like, this Jamaican company is like, they want to be real safe about this beer because they're sending a shitload over. And I was like, have you tried it? And it was like, it tastes just like Red Stripe. And I was like, all right, well, they're not very creative.
So
over
not made by the same company. Just
No,
a competitor. Yeah. Ooh.
yeah, 2 Jamaican beers in California, or I don't even know United States, but for sure that was in San Bernardino.
Yeah, I mean, Red Stripe you can get everywhere for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that.
I don't know beer, but I know Jamaica also has a bobsled team.
Bobsled?
Do they
Yeah.
still, or do they just that one time?
Probably still. I don't know if they're competitive, but
That's neither here nor there. But at this point, they probably have like a fucking arena for it where they can practice. How true do you think Cool Runnings was?
100%. I think John Candy was their coach. I think there was a documentary.
Those were the actual
Yeah.
actual racers. Have you
Yeah.
seen Cool Runnings?
I don't even know what bobsledding is.
No way. Are you serious?
Is that with the dogs when like in Alaska?
No, that's an Iditarod. That's a
Get the fuck out. That's not even a word. Iditarod?
That's a sentence when you think about it. I did a rod.
Yeah, Iditarod.
This is bobsledding.
That's gay as fuck. Oh, that's sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
It's so you can do.
That's weird, the Jamaicans, because that seems like a short person sport.
Well, that plus it's obviously like a cold weather sport,
Yeah.
and you need ice to practice effectively.
Imagine being the first, like, passionate Jamaican for bobsledding, and then you gotta, like, raise up the money and invest it to make, like, a training.
You should watch Cool Runnings.
should watch Cool
Oh, is
Runnings.
that what that's about?
Pretty much, yeah.
Did
You just gave the synopsis of Cool
Yeah.
Runnings.
I think you're lying now. You've seen it, haven't you? You fucking
haven't.
asshole.
I haven't.
Really?
It's a good flick.
Let's
classic.
just stop this. We'll have a movie night, guys. We'll just hold hands.
You guys do that, huh? You guys did that with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, we do that for Game Boys. Yeah,
Yeah, and for our friendship, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a date.
But you guys don't watch it
Morning.
together. You guys
Yeah,
talk.
No, we do.
We were sitting
Right there. Yeah. We were super close. Like, we both fit on that middle cushion.
We were holding hands.
Can I come?
I
next
was
time?
holding his notes. That's how close we were.
What's our next movie?
You have notes?
Mortal Kombat 2.
Annihilation.
Was
2? Whoa. Show it some
Mortal
respect,
Kombat
bro.
Annihilation 2.
the one after that one?
Resident Evil?
Probably
Is it
something
a-
like that. I don't know. We're going in order of like video game movies.
Paul Anderson's
all right.
career.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
That's all we do. Let's bang these shots out
Oh,
too,
yeah.
guys, because I want Will to fall one more time.
Yeah.
Just one more.
George didn't cheers me. Maker's Mark? The Maker's Mark?
No, it's good old fashioned Tennessee whiskey, bah.
Donkey piss.
You don't like it?
Not really.
It's an American classic called Jack Daniels.
Ugh.
I didn't even take a chaser.
Jack-
Oh, 99er whiskey. Fuck yeah.
Jack Daniels is a fucking alcoholic, dude.
Yeah, he was like, is this bottle round? It's close enough. And he made a square.
He was just like, I don't want to buy my alcohol no more. It's getting too expensive. So I'm just going to make my own.
So I learned today, speaking of Jack Daniels,
Uh-huh.
Johnny Cash, I heard he was a fraud.
What do you mean?
I heard that he went to
You
jail.
better fucking watch your next words carefully here.
I heard that. I heard that he went to jail once for picking flowers and he got drunk and he passed out and just went in the drunk tank.
Okay.
And then everybody, and he was like, "This is my persona now." And then everybody in the country community like couldn't know, like they still like him, but they know that he's not really like a badass.
But if they know,
I mean, Johnny Cash ain't country, so they can go suck their dicks.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Johnny Cash, good old fashioned rock and roll, my friend.
I like him too, but I'm just
I know 2 of the songs. I'm fucking with. I don't care about Johnny Cash.
Oh, because you were scaring me.
My mom really liked Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
she likes all
those personas.
dudes.
Fucking Andrew Dice Clay. He fucking sold that persona, and then David Bowie turned. So
don't you think that's weird though? I think that's weird. Like I get it works, but
in the
like
80s it wasn't.
Bro, turn it off, dude. We're in the green room. It's just me and you. Stop trying to make me look in your fucking box, bitch. Like,
that'd be weird. That would be weird, bro. Like, imagine you guys knew me, and then I would get on. No, you know what, bro? People do still. Mexicans do this shit, dude. Like, we'll be talking like this, like how I talk, and then they get on stage and they just up the Mexican accent. And then they get up back off stage and then they speak like regular Mexican accent, like me.
Whoa.
And it's like, bro, come on, bro.
That makes you mad?
Be yourself on stage. Yeah, dude. No, people not being themselves pisses me off.
Does it make you mad as a comic or as a fellow Mexican?
As a comic.
Mexican American. I don't mean to
Yeah.
offend you.
Bro, I was born here. I don't even got the shot.
You said you weren't born here?
I was born here.
You were.
I don't have the shot.
Stop winking at us, bro. That's weird.
No, it pisses me off as a comic, bro. Because
Okay,
when people aren't being themselves, it's like, nah, dude, come on. You're missing the whole point. But I don't know. Do you. Be Johnny Cash at the open mic level. I was trying to work with this premise that never worked. Imagine if Michael Jackson never made it. Like, if he was still, like, at our level just doing the moonwalk and going, hey, I got bars. People just watching like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Just that variety show open mics.
Yeah. I don't.
He's still black.
No, hold up. And then like a couple months later, he comes up white, and he's like, wasn't this guy just black?
I think that's he was too great to stay where we are. He would have stuck out, and he was too good at what he did, and he was too charismatic, where it's like I don't think we will ever get something like that.
I mean, he was also doing it from 5 years old.
True.
So
he hit 10,000 years at 9.
He was
10,000 hours.
He was famous at 6.
That's fair.
But imagine if nobody got it. Like if he was ahead of his time, like super.
It was the Jackson 4 instead.
And then we would just see him.
They're like, Janet just keeps fucking up. I don't get it.
Just at Brooks Bar, just like doing the moonwalk, and people are ignoring him.
But he does it. But he's not as good as he was, so he's just doing a shitty moonwalk.
But he's still dressed up the same.
but like really poor sequence. He's like, I got this at Goodwill and I made it myself.
His Jerry curls are dripping on the floor. Comedian just slipping on it afterwards.
You go up, you have to make sure you have the mic stand in hand. You use it as like a cane, like a third leg.
He gets banned after the third time because they don't want to clean that shit up.
Oh my god.
Fucking Michael Jackson, bro. That was stays dead, huh?
No, I mean, yeah, that's how death works, bro.
As far as we know it, for now, yeah.
True.
What's he up to now?
Wouldn't it be crazy if it was like a zombie outbreak, and then fucking you just see Michael Jackson walking?
Come into the window. The sound of crescendo.
That's Michael Jackson, dude.
He just moaned.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you obviously haven't listened to Michael Jackson enough. That's just his ad libs, dude. He was doing ad libs before rappers, dude. Like,
see, all right, that's an impression.
Yeah, but,
no, see that, bro. You went, huh?
Yeah, that's Michael Jackson. That was a great impression, actually.
Bro, George Fredo did a thing, and like fucking, I was like, that's Michael Jackson, and you went, you freak me out, bro.
Dude, before the end of the week, I will send you a clip of Michael Jackson making that noise. Michael Jackson. Are they
Is it recording? Are we back?
Now we're back.
Are we back talking about Michael J?
For all we know, though, this is the start of the episode. So I don't know. We're kind of just rolling the dice here.
That was the ghost of Michael Jackson. Be like, you guys are done talking shit about me.
Yo, Michael Jackson's daughter is in the new American Horror Stories.
No.
Yeah.
And she's the reason.
Paris.
Oh,
Paris is in there. And yo, Paris is fucking hot.
Wait, hold on. Oh, the one that
first of all, how old is she before?
She's probably like 23.
Okay, bring up a picture for me.
I'll find her. Yeah. Yeah.
The one
that he dangled over.
Yeah, her?
Yeah.
Bro, come on. She's not 23.
Yeah, no, she's old, bro.
Imagine being that chick, dude. I mean, dude, how old are you?
And I thought her name
how old are you?
26.
Okay.
I thought her name was Blue or some shit like that.
No, there was Paris and Blanket.
Blanket.
Yeah.
Did he start the fucking weird names thing?
Probably,
or was that like Celine Dion?
Probably. No.
Celine Dion named her kid like Apple.
Yeah.
After the company?
Word. Yeah, isn't that the hottest black girl you've ever seen in your life?
Wait, what? She's black?
It's Michael Jackson's baby, bro.
Well, he adopted her, didn't he?
Did he?
Is he? Yeah.
Who's the mom?
Jamie Presley?
Janet?
Oh, dude, slow it down.
Yo, is Michael Jackson the first?
You said Jamie Presley?
Yo, she's fucking.
No.
Oh my god.
She looks like a wolf, bro. Like a hot wolf.
You mean? I'm sorry. Do you mean a fox, bro?
No, look at her eyes in that picture. She
Dude,
looks like a wolf.
a hot wolf.
Let's see. No, what's her mom's name? Debbie Rowe.
Her real mom.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
'Cause
it's
Michael
Michael
Jackson-
Jackson and Debbie, because, you know, Michael Jackson had hoes. Let's be honest. You're the king of pop.
He died a virgin, bro. I feel like.
Nah, you're wrong.
You think he donated his sperm?
Oh, I was right on, yeah.
kids?
Paris Michael Catherine Jackson
First of
is
all, we
23
know
years
for
old.
a fact he's not a virgin. Okay, that has been documented on an HBO series.
Name his hoes right now.
Macaulay Culkin.
What was the other guy? Luke.
I don't know.
He could have done better. I feel like.
Oh, I mean,
And Mac knows that, and that's why he's trying to distance himself from it. He's like, I know he could have gotten better than me. I'm fucking ugly.
And then chicks too, right? Oh no, that was all right. So there was this joke that I was starting to work on, but I feel like it would have been dated. It was
is this a Frankie Hoy workshop podcast? Is that
so.
what we're doing here?
I think
well,
so.
you know,
We're gonna work out your bits for you.
Hold
All
on,
right, let's do it.
I hope the fucking first half of this was cut off, so like you saying that has no context.
It might.
Shut up. Tell us your joke.
No, it was a joke actually. No, it was a premise because when the Epstein documentary came out on Netflix, right? Was it Netflix?
I think it was Apple. I don't know. I watched 3 of them on different shits.
All right,
Same
so-
with Firefest, bro.
so-
just
Yeah,
across everything. It was
That
just
was
on
awesome.
the internet. That's
I
all.
loved that story. Go ahead.
I got sick.
Go ahead.
Your joke?
No.
Premise, not
Oh,
a
I'm
joke.
sorry.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Epstein, the documentary.
So these fucking chicks are telling a story, right? Like how they got molested when they were like whatever, like 13, 15 and shit. But they're telling it like the stories as adults, and I'm like, well, that's kind of hot because they're like in their late 20s or 30s, like yeah, and then we fucking lay down and I was like, yo, fucking hold up,
He made me massage his balls.
yeah, bro.
And
Then she just spits in her hand out of habit. She's like, whoa, lady.
Starts like unbuttoning her
This is
shirt.
awkward. There's some PA that was like, actually, we didn't get that. Can you tell that story again?
The whole documentary, the guy,
this time with a little more skin.
it's like a whole
Isn't it a little
JOI.
hot?
It's like a JOI thing.
I don't like taking instructions. I can't do that.
I watch them, bro. I watch them like not ready to rub one out, and I'm like, these girls are fucking like they're just doing this in front of the camera.
Yeah, fucking
been-
weird, right?
Watching them out of context is hilarious.
I've been getting to the point where I'm like, there's too many categories and none of it's real. So if I think the person in the video is attractive, that's what I'm going to watch now.
Yeah,
I don't care about the context. It really doesn't matter to me.
William Henderson's been watching gay porn.
Well,
buddy.
I always skip to like the fucking anyway.
Right.
Like I'm not watching the beginning part where they're answering the door. I'm like, I didn't fucking order pizza. Nobody who cares.
I like the beginning, bro. I like the beginning.
that's cute.
You like the context?
You need a
You like the
story.
awkward?
yeah,
You like
well,
demisexual.
all
Like
right.
I need to feel attracted to this
all
person.
right, all right. But if someone just showed you a picture of a fucking wet vagina, like, would you like? I'd go, oh shit, yeah. Like, nah, bro. I want to see.
No, I'd probably go nice.
really, dude. I go,
Yeah, I'd be like, that's cool.
at a
Yeah.
glance, I go, what the fuck is that?
this a fucking Star Wars creation? What is this?
It's scary, bro.
You're like, yo, don't eat that oyster, bro. That's bad.
I like with a vagina. I like context with a body. It's like, where is this coming from? It's like, what do you look like? Dude, should I enjoy this?
Dude,
I don't know.
Dude, when I was young, my mom had like a pregnant book, like for like pregnant chicks and shit.
Nice.
And I would have flipped through it. And it was like, dude, even then, it was like,
is that what you first jerked off to?
No,
God, that would have been great.
I wanted to, but I was like, bro, like, these vaginas have no context. So
weird. No wonder.
Not to mention their crowning.
Yo, you know what I would do with like the Victoria's Secret catalogs? I would hold them up to the light to try to see through the bikini.
Oh, you simple man, you. Oh man.
Make sure you write that down so you can say it on stage.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so good.
There's too many of those.
Were you that kid who was like kissing magazines and shit?
No, I wasn't kissing. That was weird as fuck.
Dude, oh yeah, you were.
No. You're like the dude from Big Mouth that fucks his pillow. Like, you are him.
Wolfpack. I didn't. Just getting pressured.
Oh my god! So Victoria's. What else?
There's Victoria's Secret. I think. Sports Illustrated. And then.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm with you there, bud.
You guys are fucking rookies, dude. My parents had a scrambler, so I'd watch like all of the WCW events, like Halloween, all the Halloween shit, and like WrestleMania. Because
your parents were breaking the law.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It just got you the pay-per-view shit, and all you had to do was go to like channel 2 and then go back to like. It would automatically go to like whatever 78 or whatever, but consequently they also got pay-per-view porn. So I was watching like the Spice Channel at like 6.
Yo, do people get in trouble for that in Hawaii?
No, who's gonna know? How are they gonna know, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody's patrolling.
No one's gonna know.
Cable.
No, but like it was very like you just had to go to a guy. Like a guy had he would sell them out of his garage.
That's very Mexico. That's very Mexico.
Yeah. So I was in it to win it. I was coming before I had come. It was weird. Yeah.
First time I fucking rolled one out, I didn't come and I thought I got myself pregnant. I was.
Yeah, because it didn't come out. And you're like, I must have absorbed it.
Yeah, I did.
Did you go up to your room and hide and cry so you didn't get in trouble?
I do. I googled that shit. I googled pictures of pregnant men, and they exist. And I was like, when the fucking end up on this page, bro.
Oh my god.
Where are we gonna name your baby?
End up on this page.
I wasn't thinking that far.
How old were you, bro? 15?
I was a dumbass, bro. I was probably like 12, 13. I was like, I'm fucking pregnant. I can't believe it. Because my logic was like it was supposed to come out.
Yeah, like everyone else at my age is getting pregnant. I gotta be next.
Yeah, do you remember?
Even my little sister.
I was an uncle last year.
Do you remember when you first found out about fucking jacking off?
Yeah.
Yeah, accidentally.
I was in 7th grade. I was on the bus going to a football game.
You were jerking off on the fucking bus at the football game, bro?
When you first found out what it was.
Yeah. Found out what it was. It was I think in middle school we played on Tuesdays was our game. And so we were on the bus. We were like pulling out of the parking lot. And some of the 8th graders were talking about it. And one of them looks at me like, "Hey, William, you jerk off?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." Yeah. And I didn't. I did not.
But did you know?
I hadn't.
You knew what it was?
I'm trying to think because shortly thereafter I did it for the first time.
Yeah, same.
And so it was like, I'm in some fashion I did, you know?
Right, yeah.
I don't know.
Did you come the first time you did it?
I had this kind of the same experience. I think what happened is I was going and I pre-came. You know, you get that little clear, and I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
And so I stopped.
Oh shit.
And I didn't realize that.
But you didn't think you got yourself pregnant?
No, I'm not that stupid.
Well, fuck, I was younger. I was 1 year younger, so fuck you, dude.
That's true. I don't know how old I was in 7th grade.
13, 14?
Somewhere,
13
somewhere in
probably.
there, probably. I mean, I was
You're probably 12
so
too.
jerk off,
12 too.
Dude, I might have been like 10.
Really? When you found out what it was?
I didn't know what it was. I was just like playing with my dick, and then I guess I came, and I was like, that was awesome. I don't know what that was.
I wonder if I can repeat that.
Let's try again.
I wonder if I can repeat this experiment.
Bro.
The shaky feelings in the legs, like, whoa, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was like, do I have to sit right here again? Like,
This is the only place I can
am
do
I
it.
channeling the Earth's ley lines right now? Like, where? What? I didn't know what I was doing, bro.
Dude, I thought it was Jesus, bro. Like,
I was like, whoa,
you got fucking powers,
buddy.
Is there anything from your youth when you started like masturbating that like carried on into your sex life as like a fetish or anything?
No, but hold on. Let me tell you first about
Okay, yeah,
when
sorry.
I first.
Go ahead. Getting ahead of us.
No.
Just like my sex life.
No, I was in Mexico with my cousin, with my wife,
This is weird.
with my favorite cousin.
Mexico seems like a great place to come for the first time.
No. It was when I first found out what it was.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I was with my cousin. He's white. He's adopted, and his name is Jesse. And he's like we're like best friends.
Jesus, just give his phone number out while you're at it. Jesus Christ.
He lives somewhere in LA now. He's married.
His address.
Trying to be a comic.
Social security number.
That would be profitable for people.
Fuck.
So we're fucking running around at this Mexican party, right? In Mexico. And then some fucking kids, some like they meet us and they, oh, where are you guys from? We start hanging out and talking and shit. And I guess I go to the bathroom and I come back and I'm like, fucking, let's go play with them again. And my homie, my cousin, he was like, nah, we're not talking to them anymore. And I was like, what happened? He was like, he asked me if I masturbated. And I was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, what do you mean? He's like, you don't know what masturbating is? I was like, and he was 2 years older than me. And I was like, no. He's like, and he explained to me what it was. And I was like, why the fuck would anybody do that shit? And then that's how I found out what it was. And like 2 years later, I was like, this is what he was talking about.
Was he like
He was like 12 or 13 around that time.
right, but was he mad that they thought that he was a masturbator?
He just told me to not hang out with them because they were being weird. And then I said, how are they being weird? And he's like, they asked me
This
if
is
I
your
masturbated.
cousin?
Yeah.
I think your cousin's weird, dude. This is normal boy shit, dude.
Yeah, you know what?
Does your cousin still not jerk off?
He's married now, so
so
that's
no.
probably all he does.
So
So that's how
No,
I
married
found out
dudes
about
just
it.
don't come. They wait till they have wet dreams. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked Carlos.
No, you gotta come, bro. You gotta let that demon out.
Yeah, you got to.
You have to.
Bro, sometimes I do it first thing in the morning just to fucking have a productive day.
Like already accomplished, bro.
Yeah,
I think
'cause
I'm past that. I think I do it at the end of the night and just like, all right, we gotta get this out.
That's kind of crazy because your beginning of the day is like 5 o'clock.
We might be coming at
Yeah.
the same time because I get home at 4. So.
Yeah,
Wow, I can't just get the shit out of the way, bro. I want to fucking listen to some inspirational shit.
yeah.
I want to fucking be
What's
productive
your
today.
inspirational shit?
Not inspirational shit, but fucking...
Don't lie. You listen to David Goggins on tape,
And
bro.
just beat
No,
off to
I
it.
avoid that, bro, because he makes me feel like shit.
Yeah, I
David
feel the
Goggins.
same way.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, dude, get a job, bro. Like, you got, I'm running 100 miles. Cool, bro. Clock in somewhere. Like, why don't you be a productive member of society? I'm running until my feet fucking break. Like, all right, do you have a savings account? Do you, like, what? Are you normal, bro? Like,
What do you contribute to society?
yeah, what do you do? He's like, I'm gonna go put out fires and shit. I'm like, all right, bro.
He's literally just like Tony Robbins.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate swimming, but check this. I fucking jumps into the ocean with his hands and next time.
Houdini ain't got shit on me, bro.
He's like, I've never done calculus, but I ran from Oregon to fucking Florida.
But he's basically like a badass hot girl. Like, he doesn't really contribute much, but like, he's like, this is cool. And
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
see what's in that. Let me see what's
I don't even think I follow him on Instagram, to be honest with you.
Well, he doesn't follow you for sure.
Oh, for sure.
No,
he
bro.
doesn't.
He'll
I don't think he
ruin,
follows anybody.
he'll ruin your fucking life.
Because you
Oh,
know
he's
why?
one of
Because
those
he's a
fucking
leader.
guys.
Because he's a leader.
I fucking hate that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking just be a leader. You don't have to not follow people on Instagram, you
Yeah.
fucking
Aren't you supposed to
prick.
learn to follow so you can lead?
Jesus
like, isn't
fucking
that
Christ.
the thing? I don't know.
know.
Go look up how many followers does David Goggins has. I bet it's not even impressive. I bet it is.
Oh, it's definitely impressive.
Because you know why? Our world.
I bet. Do you guys guess?
I think he's got
893,000.
800. I'm going to say 768K.
I was 893.
98,
893.
893.
And that's because there's a bunch of lazy fucks who like to pretend that they're hard and shit.
Me included.
He has 4.3 million followers.
I was right. I was absolutely right.
Oh my God.
Absolutely right.
He has more than Action Bronson.
And I'm not following, so he's going to have 4.3.
Bro, it'll ruin your life. God damn it.
now.
That shit ruins your life, dude. Like when you're like trying to find like something to rub one out to, and David Goggins comes out like on a treadmill,
and you come hard, and you're like, oh, now we're here.
This is weird.
And that was like, stay hard, and you're like, okay, here we go, bro.
Like people are like, I make it my ringtone, and you're jerking off, and then someone calls, and you're like, oh god,
stay hard, stay hard.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude, have you guys seen that video of him where he's like sitting on the edge of a boat with his like, and he's talking about how much he hates swimming. He's not good at swimming. And it's like his biggest fear to drown.
Wasn't he a Marine?
He was a Navy SEAL.
Weren't you a Navy SEAL?
No. Yeah. Even Navy SEAL, they make you drown proof, bro.
Yeah, and even more. Yeah, to my point.
Yeah. So, but he talks about that in his book. Podcast. No,
that you read.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, cool. I listened to the audiobook.
Yeah, of course you did.
Well, actually, I have his book on my Kindle.
You do?
Yeah,
that's cute.
I do.
He had a tough childhood, but fuck that guy for making me feel like shit. But like, he's on the edge of a boat talking about how he hates, and the camera zooms out and like his hands and legs are tied, and then he goes, and that's why I'm doing this today. He fucking like. He squirrels his way to the edge of the boat, and it looks so ridiculous because then he just jumps into the water, he just sinks.
It would have been better if he was like, I'm all alone on this boat. This camera set up on the tripod. I'm wearing a GoPro. Let's do this.
He had to press record with his nose. It's just him zooming out with his face because he had to press record.
He's like, fuck, how do I zoom? He used his tongue and his...
Or he press record before, like you see him struggling to tie a knot around his nose.
Like I respect the drive and everything, but it's like there is too much of a good thing, you know. Like, what are you really? If you're using it to inspire people, fine. But what happened? What was he using that before he was inspiring people? He was just a weird fucking dude.
Don't you think there's? Don't you think that there's a parallel there with comedy though? Because like, what does comedy offer? Like, genuinely, in terms of like a societal boon,
entertainment, right?
I mean, if we're talking philosophically, I think comedy is the mirror with which society sees itself in. Where like we take the
necessary for a culture to function.
Not necessary, but I think it is necessary if your culture is set to grow. Like, you have to be able to look at things, learn from things, and fix things. You know,
you think politicians watch comedians?
No, they're too busy lying to each other.
I feel like, yeah. And that's why they don't watch us.
Yeah, we're too honest. And I think we are the thoughts of society, as douchey as it sounds. Like, that's our experiences and the way we go through life allows us to take in information differently, and we can regurgitate it to the masses. And so we're the town criers, essentially.
Dude, that's the thing with comedy when, like, you know, you have those moments when you're like, I fucking suck. This is not working. I should just quit.
Yep.
And then, like, you kind of like the next day after that, you might like go to work and you just see like the interactions of people and you're just like, I'm not like them. Like, I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
I simply am not like this person. Like, I don't think the same way. Like, I have different perspectives than they do. And it stands out. Yeah. So like, I can't stop doing comedy because I'm not like these fucking people that just work all the time. It fucking drives me crazy.
Dude, going back to what you said about the politicians and shit, I feel like when you get like that high up in like society or and your ego grows and shit, dude, like they stop watching. Like, dude, that's the reason why they don't have people hosting the Grammys anymore, or like comedians.
Or like their correspondence dinner.
Yeah,
Michelle Wolf crushed
yeah,
too hard.
For murdering fucking dude.
Yeah. So she's there, fucking like, whoa. But like
for legally murdering politicians.
Yeah,
what happened. Yeah.
Just killed it, bro. And then and like in the room, like, whoa, wait. But like fucking outside of that room, everybody's like, what the? Like, hell yeah, bro.
This is amazing. Yeah.
Because they can't handle the truth. They can't handle like cool. I mean, I don't know, dude, like an honest, funny perspective.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's weird.
I think humor it unites people, you know.
It pokes holes.
Yeah, and it makes everyone collectively, because, like, you know, like comedy's it's hypnotism. Essentially, we're controlling what they think and how they're seeing things. And if you can make a room of 30 people agree on something, like that's powerful. And I think that's what comedy offers. I think that's what art offers. Is it's this beacon with which like everyone kind of unites under, like, hey, isn't it kind of weird that all the rich people are white? You know, like. We have to address that. And you're like, I never thought about it like that.
Except for me, apparently. Fuck, dude.
That's the only reason I'm your friend.
I've been trying to cash in on my white privilege for years.
Dude, I'm looking for your coattails and I'm trying to ride into the sunset.
Ridiculous.
Dude, especially at our level. Like, fucking, because we're performing for not our fan base. We're performing for like random bars. And so when I think that that's more impressive. Like, oh shit, bro. Like, you just got a bunch of like random people that weren't expecting a comedy show to all agree on something you fucking like thought about, articulated, and fucking.
They all say that. Yeah, that's funny.
Here's a punchline. And then everybody laughs. Like, oh shit. I feel like that's more impressive because then people know who you are. Like, no, I like the way he thinks. Like, come on, like, fucking, he thinks like this. So their friends that think like them, and then they go and like, fucking, let's all think alike. I mean, we enjoy him.
There are plenty of examples of comedians that got too big to know what was funny anymore. I mean, that was literally what Steve Martin. That's literally why Steve Martin stopped doing comedy.
And that's sick as and sad at the same time.
It is, but he doesn't need to.
But you can.
Like,
I think Chappelle has shown us though that you can reach that stratosphere and still stay connected.
Good point.
You just have to be.
You just
aware.
have to go to Africa for a year.
Or dip. Yeah, just dip.
Oh, for me, Mexico. For you,
yeah.
For you, Germany.
For me, just Michigan. Back home.
Right, fucking there.
They're like, he's off the grid. I'm like, dude, I'm in Michigan. They're like, yeah, he's off the grid.
We haven't seen him come back with a full beard, look like Gandalf.
I have a fucking like deer skin, like cape and shit, and fucking antlers.
Just come back a little, just racist, just fucking,
just a little bit, just a little bit more.
He's now dating lighter black girls.
Yo, dude, and Aaron chases a rose, dude. That shit fucking fucked with me because I thought you were gonna be there alone. I don't know you had a new girlfriend. So, and I had a joke about how you fucking date black chicks. And then your girlfriend was there, and I was like, fucking, that shit threw me the fuck off.
Why?
What?
I got nervous, bro.
What was the joke?
You talk yourself out of too many things,
Yeah, you do.
bro.
You're in your head a lot, aren't you?
Oh, so much, dude.
Oh, that's
so
good.
much.
That's good.
Yeah, for real. It is.
That's good.
Oh no, the joke was that you fucking had a bunch of black jokes.
Oh yeah,
and then you and your girl broke up, and I never heard of those black jokes ever again. And you got a new black girlfriend. The same black jokes came back.
Yeah. To be honest, those jokes transitioned because I was doing a lot of those jokes even before the first girl.
Yeah,
and so like they just transitioned into now I have to tell them about her, and now I have to tell them about no one again. Yeah, and then I have to tell them about it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just yeah.
What they are it's fuck, who was it? I listened to a podcast. It was Tom Talks with Talib Kweli, and he was talking about how like when rappers freestyle, it's a container. Like they've already figured out their rhyme scheme. They already know a lot of their bars, and you're filling it in, and that's what you're doing with your joke. It's like it's a container. There's a structure here that I can make fit almost any because it's general enough. And I think that's a good way to think about comedy. Is like just you know we kind of dance around in our containers. It's like, hey, I know where this is gonna go, but let's see what happens in between.
and I know that like. I repeat a lot of jokes over like even over the last like 4 or 5 years, but it's like I want to keep them sharp and they keep working. Yeah. So fucking why would I stop doing them?
What was I saying though about our joke?
The format, word for word.
I think the three of us at this table we kind of keep our jokes alive in the sense of like we just do like I said, it's a container where it's like I know where it's gonna go, I know where I need to go, but I'm also gonna kind of play. I'm gonna see if I can attach anything new to it.
Right,
you know?
And it's like you need to know that you can pull that out at any time, dude. I've had so many instances where like there's a joke that I haven't done in 2 years. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it tonight without thinking about it, and then I get on stage and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't remember how that joke
happened to me yesterday, dude.
Really? Sucks.
Dude, and then, all right, so both of you guys have been doing stand-up longer than me, dude. Let me know if you guys went through, this is about my 4th year, like, going into it. This is probably my hardest year of doing stand-up. I feel like I know well enough about stand-up, for what I am, to know that I suck And it just fucks with me. I'm like, bro, I fucking suck at it. So I'm just like trying out new shit. And I'm getting laughs. I'm like, this isn't fucking even funny, dude. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm getting more physical. I'm like, maybe I'm a physical guy. I fucking do more physical. And then they get laughs. And I'm like, but this isn't even part of a joke. I'm just being spontaneous and retarded. Like, what the... I don't know. Like this like...
It's the Dunning-Kruger effect we were talking about outside of, like, you now have enough information to know that you also don't know way more than you do know.
You know that you don't know enough.
What the fuck did you just say, dude?
You know, he got it. We're connected.
Yeah.
He got it. You're wiping up.
Yeah, I'm
slave.
busy. Sorry.
This is progress, bro.
This is anti-colonialism, bro. That's what I'm talking
for
about.
anybody listening, William is white. Make no mistake.
So, like, all right, so I've been doing it 8 years, which is, twice as long. And I would say year 4 was definitely, not a paradigm shifting year, but a year where I realized it's I'm either all in or I quit now, because I have so much to learn.
There's a point of no return.
Yeah. That like, if I go past this, I'm past the point of quitting. Because I've already now invested too much time, invested too much money, and invested too much of my life in this to bitch out.
Dude, and this just fucking happens. It happens the same year that I'm fucking moving to New York to try to get back. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just go suck over there now?
Yes.
And like, basically.
Yeah. That's what happens.
And then, but like, so like, half of me is like, no, you're gonna go, you do way more spots, and the second life is gonna be, you're gonna fucking get better. And I'm like, I'm gonna just fucking suck for longer.
Yeah,
it's such a hard fucking...
I've never played sports, but like, I think that desire to not suck is what makes you better. Because if you're like these fake fucks that think they're great, that think that because they're doing 6 Booker shows a month, or Bringer shows a month, that like there's something about it. It doesn't connect, you don't relate to those people. They're not really the kind of people you want to fuck with, and you actively know that, like, 1, you suck, but 2, you know that you can get better.
Yeah, and there's the hard part for me is that I don't know how to get better. Like, I'm like, all right, well, I'm on stage, I'm being funny. Like, I'm not bombing or like bombing as hard as I could every night.
Yeah, according to whom, bro?
No, I'm not doing as good as I could every night, but I feel so, like, I've never felt so mediocre in my life. Like,
do you ever take a day and just do your killer jokes just to remind yourself that you are funny?
Yes, and I get bored as fuck. I feel like a fucking fraud, bro. I'm like, this sucks,
see, you got to get past that, because like you got to keep those jokes sharp too.
Yeah, dude. And then you know what? So, when I don't do them, I start riffing, and then once the riffing starts, I just start fucking getting physical and weird and shit. And that gets like weird laughs, like nervous laughter, and fucking then like
because that's what you do, like under pressure, more or less.
Yeah. And then like, bro, I just go, huh?
That was a great Michael Jackson. That was solid.
I'll just do one of those, and I get to laugh, and like in my head, I'm like, fucking, yeah, dude, you fucking idiot, bro. Like, that wasn't creative at all. Like you knew that was gonna get a laugh. Like, dude, fucking 4th graders do that shit.
There's a weird thing that happens when like you tell a joke or you do something like as physical comedy, and you're like, this shit is fucking stupid, but they eat it up. That is like, what is going on right now? Yeah. You're like confused in a way.
Yeah.
Dude, and I think when you drop that is when you do it.
I wonder if they know how they live in Tokyo.
God, dude. There's speed bumps out there and everything.
On my podcast last week. Keep on Trucking podcast every Thursday.
Sorry, say it again. A little slower this time. Keep on Speedy Gonzalez.
Keep on Trucking podcast every Thursday.
Keep on Trucking with Frankie Hoy
on YouTube.
Thursday on
YouTube. What's the YouTube channel? YouTube.com/
Frankie Hoy.
All right.
Dude, Frankie Hoy, IEHOY. Fucking, I'm the only one that pops up, and I fucking love that shit. On Instagram.
That's perfect. That's great.
On Instagram, some Asian chick, but fucking.
That's so random.
It sucks. Because on my podcast last week, I was like telling a story, and then in the middle, because like, I do it in the semi truck or in the van. I was doing it in the semi truck, and I heard, and I flipped the camera over, And it's just like in an eclipse, just fucking doing donuts in front of my truck.
Nice.
I just recorded just like doing donuts and it fucking just rolls away. But what was funny is that it was like around like 8 a.m. So the police guy just went on his lunch break.
He's doing his morning donuts before work.
What the fuck?
Yo, let me just spin out a couple times. I'm gonna have a good day.
Where was this?
Compton.
Compton?
Yeah.
Like in a truck stop, or were you just like?
No. I was delivering a load. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you were unloading.
Yeah.
When you drop off a load, does somebody else unload it for you?
It depends on the warehouse. Sometimes I do
Okay.
it. Sometimes they do it.
Nice.
And like whenever they do
You
it,
much prefer that.
I'm just fucking taking naps back there.
Yeah.
Getting some beauty sleep.
Kicking it. Hell yeah.
Trying
dude.
to stay young.
That's dope.
Because the back is dark, so you just take the back.
Yeah.
You're just like, let's just take a nap real quick.
I've been in one of those.
They're comfortable.
What's it called? I don't
The
know.
cabin.
Yeah. I've been in one of those before.
Your dad, you have family members, right? Truck drivers?
I had a friend whose dad drove trucks for a while.
Was he white?
Yeah, everyone from my town is white. Literally 99% of the people in my town are white.
That was back in the day when all the truck drivers were white and Mexican.
Really?
Yeah. Right now they're all Indian.
Huh.
Yeah, like from India.
Taxis aren't doing it anymore.
Yeah, they freaked out when Uber had that lawsuit. They were like, "Oh shit, bro! I'm not going back to the liquor store." So
7-Eleven
drive some
fired
trucks,
me,
yeah.
so-
Yeah, a bunch of Indians with the big do rag. They're fucking doing it now.
That's interesting.
I don't think that's what it's called.
What's it called? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
You're about to get shot at a truck stop now.
A male hijab.
Oh, hijab.
That's the female version.
Oh.
Like, that's like the full like covering, you know.
That's a body do rag.
But that's actually Muslim. Now that
You're fucking stupid.
but that's actually Muslim. So
That's
those are
Muslim.
two different things. So
Yeah.
it's not
What,
hijab.
whatever India, whatever hat they.
You're so racist.
I am, bro. You know, I'm gonna be so fucking racist towards Indians to where like they have somebody backing them up because they don't have any movements. Do they? They don't. It's right now it's Asians and the blacks. They have all the movements.
They have Russell Peters.
They fit in with like
Yeah, no, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
But there's not a movement.
they're in like the Middle Eastern group though.
The Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're definitely Asian though, huh?
Yeah, but like, when people were racist towards Asians, nobody's thinking about India.
I bet you a lot of Indians got hate after 9/11. They're like, I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they did for
You know
sure.
what? Yeah.
We didn't do anything. Yeah.
Bro, Americans are so fucking ignorant.
For sure.
Just anybody that's
Yeah.
brown and not Mexican or black.
Yeah,
They did it.
this episode's gonna get 1,000 downloads, bro.
They're like, you're not black. You're between black and Mexican. So like, what the fuck? Like, you definitely did it.
You did it. Fucking. Well, I mean, hopefully it does, and then they'll get some fucking support groups and shit. They do, right?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
yeah.
Nobody's marching for Indians, but the day there is,
Because
bro.
there's a billion of them. Nobody's worried about losing them.
We could spare a few. Do they matter? Do they? There's so many. Statistically speaking, those are outliers.
They're like, Indian lives matter. And like, Americans are like, didn't we go through this already?
They weigh out the food taste for rights and shit. Like, is the food as good as it? All right.
Dude, I love Indian food. It's so good.
I don't know if I've ever
Indian
had
food?
Indian food, yeah. Yeah, it's that what is it called? The turmeric?
Turmeric?
Yeah,
All right.
that's just good.
That's a face wash.
Turmeric?
Turmeric?
Turmeric.
Turmeric?
Yeah.
I don't know. You say
That's-
fire weird.
That's one of those Berenstain Bears things. What's the Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the longest time, it was turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yeah, but only recently did people realize there's an R before the M.
It's turmeric.
Turmeric.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, what's the other one? Captain Crunch. It's Cap'n Crunch, right?
Or
It's always been
the-
Captain Crunch.
For me, it's been Captain Crunch. Because the fucking hat, bro.
Well, I mean, Cap'n is just an abbreviated
Crunchitize me,
Captain.
Captain. That's what they would say.
Captain.
Crunchitize me, Captain.
Crunchitize
CAP.
You realize that Cap'n is still Captain, right? It's like it's the same word.
Bro, he just learned English.
I don't know.
Stop it.
They just took letters out.
And that's embarrassing because
It's
I don't even
just-
have the shot. So I should have known this.
You don't know who Winston Churchill is? It's
Winston
just-
Churchill. Well, he's not American.
No, he's not, but he definitely plays a part in world history.
Yeah, bro. He basically forced America to join the war. He's like, come on, you guys gotta fucking help us. And we're like, and then we're like, all right, let's fucking create some weapons and help our economy.
I'm so proud of you, Frankie.
Dude, I watched the whole Netflix thing.
Nice.
Dude, I love history. Like one of my most favorite things in the world subject is history, and I don't retain it. I just like watching, like, if it's a cool story, I'm like, whoa, and then
it's crazy, and then it just doesn't.
And then I just forget about it.
I get that.
Like my favorite shit is like mob stuff. You know, like stuff about the mob. And then, like, I love watching it all the time, every day. But, like, if there's somebody else like me that loves that shit as much as me, I won't know what the fuck they're talking about. But if they show me, like, a video, I'm like, let's fucking watch it together.
Like, when you say, like, I like anime, but then there are people that like anime. Yeah. And they're like, have you seen this? I'm like, well, you need to slow the fuck down, dude. I was talking about, like, Dragon Ball Z and shit, bro. And I like that shit, but they're just like, it gets way deeper than that. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just a fan. I don't know.
And that's like everything now, right? Yeah. It's just like everything has like such a deep level that you can get to, where it's a weird thing because you're like, as a person, you're just like, oh, I'll never know, like, I'll never be that way of anything. That's how I feel. Like, I'll never know everything about anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you're that way about the things you like, I think.
Yeah, and you just don't realize it.
Yeah. Like comedy. I think I would say, you're that way about comedy, where it's like you think about why a joke works and why that word should go before this word.
Subconsciously.
Yeah. And other people are like, oh, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a good joke.
Or I was thinking, well, if you brought the tone down 2 octaves and then you went up at the end, it might.
Yeah. If you stopped for 2 seconds between these 2 words, just let them sit on it for a second.
Breathe for a second.
Dude, at Worthington's last week, like, the lady that was sitting to the right, like towards the end, she was there with her husband or boyfriend. Like, towards, like, she was like, how do you, like, come on, like, fucking, I was like, that's an old joke. And she was like, well, how'd you, and I was like, well, tonight I was working on the cadence because I'm going to ask it as a question. Like, sometimes I just say it directly and I'm trying to see which one works better. And I just see her face go, all right. I was drunk and shit. Yeah. I'm trying to explain to her. Like,
so you're like, oh, you actually want to know. No, people don't actually want to know. Yeah, they just want to be like, the answer that they're expecting is just like, I'm just funny.
Yeah, no, or
like that's what they expect.
Or they want to say that, or they just want you to be funny to them, like off stage.
Right.
Like they go, oh, he was funny, and he just wants to. Like,
dude, that's the worst for me because I am like after like my sets and stuff, I'm just like, I'm out. Like I'm tapped out. Like I'm not making funny anymore. Like I'm done. It's over. We're done.
Nah, same. When they come to you like in groups. No. And it's like, I gotta do crowd work now. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, essentially, right? And you feel like you have to keep asking questions.
Yeah, but then they try to talk about you. You're like, no, like, well, where are you from?
Yeah.
You're just waiting for a comic to walk by. I'm like, oh, are we gonna do the thing?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, they also talk to you.
George is really good at picking up when people are in awkward positions and being like, hey, let's go do this. He did it to me the other night, and I was like, thank you so much.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I get prison vibes. It's like, I just kind of know. Right. They look uncomfortable. I'm not like, I don't like that. I don't know. Nobody ever talks to me after a show.
But like, you know me so well that you know who I don't like. And so like, if you see me with them, then you'll just be like,
you wear your fucking emotions on your sleeve.
Oh, do I?
Yes, so people know when you don't like them.
Oh, good.
Or no,
that's not true. That's not. That's
I would say
true.
People assume that Will doesn't like him.
Okay,
and he is indifferent about them.
All right. Yeah, no, because when I met you, I was like, this guy fucking hates me. He has fucking. Because
I never hated you.
You have rusty. For real?
Never ever.
That's fucking amazing.
Same. Even though you didn't like me when you met me, though.
No, because you didn't let me sign up, and then it was my first day doing stand up, and I don't know how things worked.
You didn't let him sign up? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, it was at the Hideaway, and it was like too late, and I just pulled up with Joe Beltran because it was Joe Beltran's like first like couple months doing stand up. Yeah. We just ran up.
All right,
you started after Joe?
Yeah.
How are my timelines so fucked up in my brain?
Because they still started close together.
I thought you started I thought you've been doing it like 5 years now.
No. He's been doing it for like 6 months, dude.
Fuck me, dude.
Yo, Will.
Yeah.
Will, I saw you before I started at the Hideaway.
Did I suck?
No, you killed.
Oh, thanks.
And then I went again. I signed up for the variety show. Remember when they were having like musicians? And shit? And there's the guy that will eat a fucking sword. And then you went,
dude. Oh man, bringing back memories.
You went up. So I signed up. You went up after him, and then I went up after you. And then
how do you do?
I fucking ate shit.
All right.
And then I was talking about you, and I just saw you like walk away and then go up the stairs. And so in my head, I was like, "Oh, he probably has some more spots to do." I was like, "That's so cool to be a comedian." He's probably like running around doing spots. But like knowing you now,
I was going home.
I know. Knowing you now, you probably just went home.
But back then, I lived in Victorville.
Oh, fuck.
So I was probably like, I'm doing my set and I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah.
So
I went,
but I still do that, and I live down the street. So
Yeah, he does that at Placitas, bro.
But it's
and
like,
he
but
can
it's like,
spit
dude,
from his balcony onto the Placitas.
but it's like,
and he should.
but
Rude.
but it's like,
You white man.
I don't know, like I'm in this for me.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not in this to like watch other people. Like, I like other comics and that's who I get along with, but like I'm not in this to watch your comedy and like help you grow, or like that's on you. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm in this for my set, so I think about my set before I go up. I do my set and then I'm off and I'm thinking about it, and usually I hate myself and that's why I want to leave.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, I'm a piece of shit.
Well, I think you're also at a point, Frankie, that like you were saying, like, how do I get better? And I think you have good instincts. You know, I think 4 years in, you've kind of figured out the fundamentals of comedy. You know how to read a room. You know how to transition through things. You have the basic skills to have a good, possibly murderous set. You have that base on you. And at 4 years for me, it was about building a circle that was honest with me, that would tell me that like that wasn't good. Like, don't give me a fake fist bump. I don't need that. Like, I need you.
Right.
If I do well, tell me I did well.
That's so weird because I never needed that because I always did it myself.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
that's fair,
like-
but it's I think, especially year 5, having a solid circle around me that I can creatively trust.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hey man, what do you think about this? And they're like, nah, I don't know if that has any legs yet. Maybe just sit on it for a while. But people that are honest and not just trying to kiss my ass because I have a stage somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's what was important for me. That was my paradigm shift moment, I guess, at like 4 or 5 years-ish of like, oh no, I just have people now that I trust, that they're going to give me some kind of different perspective on things.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, that's the thing about me. I'm like a fucking, and I think back about this, like back in like elementary school, when they would give the worksheet like to your parents, like, does he work good in groups? And like my mom would ask me, like, are you good in groups? And I would say, yeah, because I thought I was social. But the older I get, the more I realize
they sent worksheets home to your parents to fill out about you, about how you're doing at home, at school.
Yeah, it was to everybody though.
What the what kind of system is this, dude?
No Child
California
Left Behind.
has the worst education system. Carry on. It's fucking such garbage, dude. Carry on.
And it is. I was just talking about this fucking with my friend today. But yeah,
why don't you let the teachers tell them how? The teachers should be telling your parents how you're doing in school.
Yeah.
Hey, parent, how social is your kid at school? Like, fucking, I'm not there. Anyway,
that's
sorry,
true.
I'm angry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I thought, I was like, yeah, no, I work good in groups. Like, this is fucking, I'm social. I make people laugh at recess. But like the older
you're a comic.
Yeah.
You're such a comic.
The older I get, the more I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm better alone, dude. And like, especially now in stand up, I'm like, bro, like I don't have a fucking group that I hang out with. Like, I mean, you guys, but like fucking, like we don't. Like, I'll hang out, like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's because Will doesn't like you.
No.
It's true. I know.
No, but
I lied to you earlier.
Yeah, it's not like it's me. Like, I'll fucking hang out till like 1 or 2 like cracks at you guys. You guys get me back. Haha, cool. And then like I'm just like walking around most of like I go around the city, just fucking sit down on the couch, call my phone, and then I'm like, oh, I mean, this is my comfort zone. Like, I just don't like talking to people.
That's
it's
okay.
fucking crazy.
I get that.
And then
but like we're having a good time right now.
No, this is fun. But as soon as fucking
it's fun. That's it. Did you hear that? No, this is fun. No, this is fun.
The word I would use is flippant.
Flippant?
Very, very flippant.
That's not even a word.
There's 2 words now during this podcast that we've confused.
That California education system, bro, just not coming through for you.
This is fun, but we're not like buds. Like, I mean, we're
tell us how you really feel here, guy.
No, hang on. Don't project your insecurities onto me, because I'm pretty sure that if I feel something about you or your set, I tell you.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't do that to anybody. Like, I only do that to my friends. Like, it's like, hey man, you could fix this, or I'm pretty honest, but only to my friends.
Right.
Okay. Dude, I hate it when people ask me, hey, what'd you think of my set? Dude, First of all, I probably didn't watch. Second of all,
I'm super stoned.
Yeah, I don't really remember it, even if I did. Third, do you really want to ask me this question?
Yeah.
Because, like...
Do you really want the constructive criticism, or do you want me to just tell you did good?
Yeah, because, like what is... Like, I always try to, like, read, like, what are you asking me for? And I think I've gotten pretty... People are... Like you said, people assume I don't like them.
Right.
Or that's what George said, but you know, people assume I don't like them, and so they tend to not ask me those questions as much, which is great. Because I don't, I don't, because like most comics aren't looking for the truth, they're just looking for validation.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give you that.
And then for me, I find my validation in a new scene where I show up and I don't talk to anybody,
just
and
murder,
and I get off stage, and then
favorite thing,
and then we talk to people, and then I create acquaintances.
Fuck yeah.
Then like that's how I find my validation.
That's the best way to do it.
I think that's part of like being undeniable. You know, just showing up and being like, "Look, watch.
Here's my best. Here's my best stuff."
Yeah. You want 3 minutes? Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, dude.
It's like it's why I like old school martial arts movies. It's like you show up to someone else's gym, you kick their ass, and now you're the man, bro. That's the shit. That's the shit, bro.
Bro, this morning I had a dream that my dad was forcing me for Jackie Chan to be my hero.
Whoa.
Like he was like forcing me. He's like, Jackie Chan has to be your fucking hero. I'm like, why is Jackie Chan not your hero? And I think because
you should look up to him.
that's what the dream was. And it was like, look how high he can kick. And it was just like
all jokes aside, if you like listen to Jackie Chan's interviews about like why the way he stitches together scenes and the why he choreographs things, he's very, very, very smart in production.
Comedic minded.
Yeah.
A lot of his stuff is
and he knows what the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Every time. He's like, no, that wasn't it. Let's do it again. And it's awe-inspiring.
Dude, and I wonder if that comes with time or just who you are.
Both.
Yeah. I think so.
Because like I took a couple acting classes, right? And I don't see myself as a funny actor, bro. Like, dude, we did like some funny shit, and I was like, that's fucking hacky. But then we had to do like some serious shit, bro. I fucking murdered it, dude. I killed it, dude. I want to be a fucking serious, like I want to be a mad guy,
dude. Comedians are great actor. Like, if you get your chops up as a comedian, you transition into acting way easier than an actor will transition into comedy.
Oh yeah,
way.
You see that shit a lot in LA, bro.
All the time.
Right, that shit. It was always fucking like actors are trying to like, oh my acting coach told me to try to stand this, bro. Fucking, and now I'm just doing it. Like, bro,
there's people that are like super famous that they're like, I'm not getting any gigs. I guess I do stand up now. Jeremy Piven.
Dude. And like,
I've seen him. I've seen him.
Dude, and the real hero fucking that calls these fools out is fuck. I forgot his name. I always forget his name.
David Goggins.
No.
You a bitch!
No, it's weird.
Al Madrigal.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
He calls him out all the time. And and I love it, dude. I fucking
great.
love it. Just calls him talk shit. Like, thank you.
That's the thing about comedians, dude. Comedians are like, true comedians are the realest motherfuckers in the world, dude. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Oh, dude.
Just got that news this morning, man.
That one hurt.
That sucks, man. That really sucks.
That was probably the first one that I was like, fuck, like, should I cry? Like, should I? I'm like,
I didn't feel that way, but it definitely sucks.
Yeah, it reminds you that anyone can go at any time.
He wasn't even that old.
No.
61.
And
that's enough.
Fucking
cancer,
Chadwick Boseman did too. Like, nobody knew.
Man.
Nobody fucking knew.
Is that what happened? Because I didn't know that Norm had cancer.
Nobody knew.
No,
I think
good. I'm glad I wasn't out of the loop.
I think Jesselnick even tweeted that like the not telling anyone he had cancer for 9 years is the most Norm Macdonald thing to do.
Yeah. So true. What a way to go out. Good for him.
Dude, that Greg Fitzsimmons story when Greg, like when before he was anybody, probably just barely getting on the road, he met Norm Macdonald when he was on Weekend Update, and I was like, oh, just fucking like, fax us your jokes to hear. And he was fucking hype. He's like, hell yeah, dude, I'm fucking writing for SNL. And then like probably 20 years later, like he reminded Norm, like, yeah, dude, you gave me my first writing job. I faxed you jokes, but like none of them ever got on. And Norm goes, oh, I think I gave you the wrong phone number.
And he has some like truly iconic stand-up bits where it's like, oh, that's a staple in comedy,
bro. Dude. And he's come out of some podcasts where like they're not necessarily like comedy podcasts, he's so fucking smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, like he's made me like want to be like well read.
Well, that honestly, dude, like when I was younger, my dad and my family, my dad, my sister and I, we used to watch Whose Line Is It Anyway a lot. And, you know, they'd make references all the time, just like random shit, just being funny. And I remember my dad saying, like, you know, to do comedy, like at that level, or just like, you know, stand up in general, like you have to be really smart. Like there's no way around. Like, you just have to be. You have to know shit.
Yeah.
You just do. You have to be able to make references that make sense. You have to pull out random like cultural facts from nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
And like as soon as he said that, I was like, oh, I'm smart. You've been telling me I'm smart. So
Yeah.
I can do that. And so like from a young age, it was like comedy was always connected with intelligence.
Yeah.
So like anytime I have a chance to like watch something new or like learn something, like I'm all in because somehow it's going to help me.
Dude, I was reading a magazine fucking that my girl had just laying out, and I just got to take a shit because my phone was charging.
Is that why you were reading Playgirl? Got it. Got it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what an erection was. I thought it was just boner.
Hey, is female porn hard
Why are you
dicks
asking him?
or flaccid dicks? I don't know. I
Oh.
assume he's
I imagine
saying-
it'd be hard. You know, the
think?
girl doesn't want to feel
No.
like she's not sexy.
But like
I know what it is exactly, and it's fucking Fool, another fucking comedian that just died. Like threw me on,
yeah.
fucking put me on this shit. He said that they get the point before they get hard. So you know like when
chub.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some blood going in, but you're not hard. So it's not as small as it normally is, and it's not fucking. It's like
It's like you walked in on them like feeling themselves.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Like they're just feeling good and they got a little chub going after a shower.
yeah,
That's what you get in Playgirl.
yeah.
All right. What were we talking about?
I call it a softie.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
it-
we called it a chub when I was in
No,
middle
no,
school.
that's just me. I just call it. I have my own
Oh.
vocabulary.
A softie? What do you call an actual flaccid dick?
A softie. Oh wait, no, I just said that. I don't know.
It's flaccid, chub, and boner.
I don't know. One of them, my girl calls it some shit. It's sad. Did I remember? So
Mediocre.
I was way far below that. Dude, one time I fucking we went on vacation to Mexico, and I was smoking. I don't really smoke weed, but I was smoking, and I just got really self-conscious. And
They don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that, bro.
It has that trait.
She was in the shower, and she was just, come on, just shower with me. I was like, I don't want to shower because I kept looking down at my dick. We've been going out for like 2 years at this point.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just not gonna fucking shower. She's like, come on. I was like, why not? We always shower. I was like, all right. And I went. I had my hands covering my dick. and
Like you're in middle school getting in the showers after PE.
So-
Rookie.
and it was humid, so she was showering with cold water because she normally she normally showers with hot water. But it was,
I don't care what the humidity is outside. I am not showering in cold water.
All right, she never showers with cold water. Like she's like a hot bitch. All the
she-
time.
But she's
She
from
was just
Brazil.
she was just roasting you then, huh?
No, she was showering with cold
Make
water.
this worse.
And I was like, fuck. And then she
Jesus
moves.
fucking Christ, George.
And then she moves my hands apart, and I was like, she's like, oh, it's a little caterpillar.
Oh, that sucks.
Should have gave her a butterfly in her face, bro. Jackson Pollock.
Here's a
that bitch.
cocoon for you.
Bro. Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I don't know what we're talking about before that.
I have no idea.
Comedy. You getting better. How you don't know. I mean, what are you doing then? How do you feel
But
like?
dude, I don't know. Like throughout my quote unquote career, I have never been like, I need to do this to get better. I just got better.
Right.
I really think that's just how it works. Like you just get better with
Keep showing up.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and I know that's like the cliche thing to say for comics is like, just get stage time, just keep going. But
Yeah.
that's really the truth.
Dude, I get that. Just keep getting on stage. When I first fucking moved into the van and into LA, so I was working at a company truck driving job. I quit that job, and then I got an agency job with a freight company. Yeah, staffing job, but for truck drivers. And so they would basically just hit me up and offer me jobs and tell me like when I want, when I didn't want. It was a perfect fucking setup, dude. So I was in LA. I would fucking work for like 2 weeks. I have like fucking like 2 G's. I'm like, all right, I'm fucking not doing stand up for the rest of the month. I can fucking live off of this. I mean, not stand up. So I'm not working.
Right.
I'm only doing stand up for the rest of the month. And I'll just get on stage just fucking like probably like fucking 3-4 times a day, dude. 7 days a week. No, 5 days a week. Because I would go down to San Diego to my girl. So I was doing like fucking 10 to 15 spots a week. Just fucking not killing, but just bombing, getting good. Just getting good, bro.
Thank you. Tell us when you bomb.
Yes, please. We were just talking about
bombing,
that before
bro.
the
Just fucking,
podcast, yeah.
And then fucking I was hanging out with Carlos, dude. And so this was me probably like 4 or 5 months doing it. And then Carlos comes out and we were like to LA, like where I was staying at the time. And then Carlos was like, yo, fucking let's hit some mics. Like, hell yeah. So we go hit a mic and then like I get off stage and Carlos was like, fuck, bro. Like, dude, like you just got off stage. Like, I mean, you got on stage like you're like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Then that was just 5 months of me just fucking going on stage like fucking 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I didn't notice that when I fucking Solorios, when I came back and I did it that good, I was like, oh shit, bro. Like I'm getting better, dude.
Right.
And then the pandemic came and my fucking dad got sick and then I had to move back to Riverside. And then I was going back to doing like 1 mic a day.
Yeah. It hurt everyone, man. It hurt everyone.
You gotta get up a shitload, dude, to get good. A shitload and be conscious of yourself and who you are and how the fuck.
Yeah, I feel like with our schedule that we have in the IE right now, I feel like I'm barely getting up enough. Like just enough to incrementally get better a little bit.
And I was doing a mic with Ryan Razinovich, Razinovich, and then some comment Jay like, and then Ryan told a story how like 7 years before that they were first starting out, and then Ryan asked him, yo, like how many mics do you do a day? And he was like, oh, 14. He's like, what about you? And Ryan was like, oh, I do like 5. And then he's like, well, now fucking Jay is a fucking regular at the Comedy Store, and I'm just fucking, and I'm here just hosting fucking whatever the fuck mics.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can. I'm such a purist at that sense of like, you can't compare your careers. You can't compare, like, yes, it's a meritocracy, but
everybody has their own path.
Yeah, and everyone's got their own flavor, and it's sometimes some flavors take longer to cook than others, and when you don't have, I think it's the self-awareness that William always brings up. It's the self-awareness of like, what do you have? What are the tools that you're given and what's around you to really make you successful? And if you're just going to shotgun it and you want to do 15 mics a day, or a week or whatever, then that's fine. And you don't really have to think about what you need to work on because you're getting the time and you're working on everything at the same time. Yeah. But if you have 5 mics a week and that time is more valuable, now you have to be more self-aware of like, well, yes, are my act outs okay? Are my impressions good? Is my timing still there? Can I do one-liners? Now you have to start thinking, and I think that's where comedy classes, unfortunately, that's where they excel, is that they'll break down the different types of jokes that exist, because that's never changed. Yeah, like what you do, and now you have to focus on. All right, I'm going to work on this act out. All right, I'm going to work on this one-liner. I'm going to work on these wordplay jokes, and you have to be conscious of what you're doing. And
it's about taking all of those things and combining them into one. Like what works for you.
Exactly. Dude, so that's true, because Louis C.K. was talking about, bro, have you seen Louis C.K.'s early shit, like fucking like 6-7 years in? Sucks dick, bro. I think I hate it, dude. He has a joke about fucking asking for, it's weird, it's fucking whack ass shit. But he fucking talks to, like, they ask him, yo, like, when did it all change? He said when he had his daughters, because he had to take care of his kids, but whenever he left the house, he had to leave the house for a fucking reason. And it was to do so that goes back to doing less mics. But it's more valuable, because he was talking about, yo, I'm leaving the house, but like I'm leaving my children, but to do stand-ups, like, yo. So before he would go out and fucking hang out, you know, like it'll be like fucking, he'll go kick it with the comics, fucking have a drink, and then like getting on stage was just part of the hang. And, and then hold up, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get on stage, get up, and then he had kids, and he was like, oh shit, so fuck the hang, bro. He's gonna go do his fucking. He has something to say. He's gonna figure it out, and then fucking go back home.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's part of the reason. That's why, like, I hate it when comics are like, I don't really have anything to work on. It's like, get off stage then. Because there are people here that, like, this is the only mic they might be able to hit this week, and they have 5 minutes, you know?
Yeah. Or they're like, oh, that's all I wanted to work on, so I'll get off early. It's like, that's it? 3.5 minutes?
Yeah.
That's all you
needed
to work on?
That's what you waited an hour and a half for?
Yeah.
Really? Exactly. Yeah. So like, I mean, yeah, the pandemic hurt me too, but when I went to Beltran's that first time, I was like, look, I got 5 minutes. Like, I'm going to fill that 5 with some new shit and see what works. Like, dude, I have time. Like, I need to get this out.
Dude, you and Carlos, I've seen pump out the most new shit and fucking like week by week. And it's fucking insane. I'm like, and then it keeps me on my toes. Cause I remember my second year in, you were on Carlos's podcast, I think. And then you fucking said that about me and Carlos. Like, yo, like fucking like I seen you guys come in and you guys have new shit all the time. Yeah. And I've kept you on your toes. And now that came back on for like full circle, because now I see you and Carlos. I'm like, well, fuck that, dude. I'm not staying behind. I gotta fucking have new shit.
But I mean, that's what keeps it fun for me. It's like when I'm in this lull now, and this is constant over and over.
He's been talking about this lull
for 3.5 weeks.
Doesn't exist.
It does.
That does not exist.
No, you know what? Since we're friends, it did for fucking not the year before that. Yeah, it did exist. Like you were doing the same shit.
Yeah, and all I'm doing is rewriting, and so like I have to create, otherwise it's not fun.
Dude, for me. This year you fucking like it's intimidating. Like you're showing. No, dude.
Like, you see how he reacted? That's ridiculous, dude. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't have that many stages. Why are you kissing my ass right now?
You're showing your 8 years. Like you're showing it. It's like Jesus fucking Christ. Like, nah, I gotta keep up with this shit. Like it's, and then like when you
do come up with a lot of like funnier stuff immediately than pretty much everyone does. Like like you come out with like a joke is like, oh, I've not heard this before, but it feels like the like 4th or 5th time you've done it. The first time you're doing it, it's weird.
Yeah,
good, fucking good. But again, like I appreciate that, but I've been doing this longer than you guys. Is all. And it's like, it's not different. It's not new. And it's like, for me, it's always been, I only have 4 mics a week. Like I have to, like, before the pandemic, I was like, I need better act outs and better impressions. And that's where that Mike Tyson bit came from. You know, it's like I'm very intentional when I hit these lulls. That's why, like, I talk about it, but I'm just trying to get through it. Like, I'm excited for what's after, but I understand that I'm here in the moment. I'm going to bomb for probably another 2 weeks or so. But I'll be out of it. But I have to be intentional. I have to create. Otherwise, I want to blow my fucking brains out constantly.
And when you bomb, like, you don't show it, like, on your face.
Nah, I think people know.
All right, hold up. So,
I don't remember you bombing.
Hold on.
Go ahead. What?
No, I think all 3 of us don't show it because
I do.
Frankie's gonna tell you otherwise because he's got an outside perspective.
There have genuinely been times when I've got off stage, like literally, like give it up for William Henderson. I'm like 2 steps off stage and I go fuck. Because I'm so upset with myself.
Fucking rack that slide, dude. Bro. Just swallow that bullet.
I get so mad at myself when I like don't hit a joke right. Oh, I don't anymore. I'm like, okay, I'll get it next time. But when especially like within like the first 4 years, it was like fuck. Like I got so mad at myself, dude, because I came up in sports and that's how it is. You know, it's just like you fuck up, you get yelled at. So,
dude, yesterday I was there to open mic in fucking Fullerton for a bunch of like 17-year-olds, bro. Like,
oh my god!
Oh my god!
Bunch of hotties, right?
No, they're guys, bro.
Bunch of hotties, right?
What are you talking about?
So nah, dude, I jacked 2 of them off, but still, bro, this sucked.
You're like, don't tell anyone about this.
No,
until you're 18.
When no one's gonna hear.
Next year we can talk about this.
You're gonna be like, I'm a comedian. Nobody's gonna believe that this happened.
I live in my van, bro.
I'm like fucking Kevin Spacey, bro.
Jesus, ruined a great show.
So I'm on stage. I'm going. They're not gonna fucking like. So I'm doing my jokes. My jokes are hitting. I'm like, fuck this, bro. I'm not fucking being a clown for these kids. I'm like, fuck. So I start doing what I do when I start riffing. I start getting weird and shit. And then like they kind of laugh, like they get weird. Like, I'm getting like awkward laughs. It's like, it's being funny. And in my head, I'm like, fuck you guys. And then I'm like doing weird shit. Like fucking, I'm like, there's like 2 chairs. I put my knees on. I'm like, oh, I'm a sexual. I'm like, I'm a sexual comic
You're
now.
Such a weirdo, dude.
dude, if there's,
you are really weird,
dude. If there's tables or chairs near the stage, I put my leg on it and I go, fuck it, here we go. I'm a weird this shit
Sorry,
out.
my dick's hanging in front of your face right now, Susan.
So I'm just being weird and like it's kind of like getting laughs, like some parts getting laughs and I'm just riffing like off the room and just off the crowd, like getting laughs, bombing, getting laughs and fucking falling flat. And then the host, like my time is up, the host comes up and he said he was autistic in the beginning of the mic.
What a great way to start a mic.
We're such bullies. We're not even laughing with him. We're laughing at him.
Let me, the person with a social disorder, get this social event under control.
He said he was autistic. I wasn't sure if he was like joking or not, but I fucking find that very well that he wasn't.
Because like found out after this joke.
No, because he walks, because my time is like, all right, I think it's like, he's walking up to the stage, I go to shake his hand, and then you guys, sometimes I go, like, I go to kiss the host, like, just to be funny.
Yeah.
I stick my lips out, he gets closer to me, and I go, but he keeps on walking.
Makes out.
No, he keeps on, and I actually kiss him on the fucking, like, on his ear.
Is it on his ear?
I kissed him on his ear, and then I go, oh, "Fuck!" And then I don't like the crowd heard it for some reason. Like they go, "Ha!" It's like it gets another last awkward laugh. And I got on stage, and I was walking up. He goes, "You just fucking kissed me."
You're Me Tooing hosts out here, bro.
You just fucking kissed me.
I bet he would have changed his mind if you murdered, bro. He would have been fine with that kiss.
So I'm driving home. I'm like, bro, I'm too fucking weird, dude. I'm like, I can't be doing this shit anymore. That's all I'm thinking on the way home. Like, bro, write some fucking jokes, dude.
I need to go to a meeting. Fucking Weirdaholics Anonymous.
Dude, I was thinking, bro, I gotta go fucking therapy or some shit.
You can put that guy in therapy. He's never gonna forget you.
Dude, you're gonna be in therapy. You're gonna like put your leg up on the chair, and you're like, "So I'm a sexual comic."
Oh Jesus, Frankie! Oh, you might have just found your Netflix series, bro.
Frankie does therapy. It's only 2 people, only 2 cast members.
That's an easy sell to Netflix, bro. That's a small budget.
Or a new genre of porn, sexual comic. Just me spreading my legs on stage.
A couple of pelvic thrusts every minute and a half or so. Oh.
Bro, I feel like you could do that on like a campsite where you could like pretend and you could just put your legs up and just like
you just talk to the camera.
Yeah,
just vlogging. Talk about your problems. I guess that's what a podcast is, huh?
Yeah. And then when on stage and there's a weird law, I just go, huh? Because I do it and it gets a fucking laugh and it pisses me off, but I still do what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how your jokes are going to eventually. Oh, that's what I want to say. We're fucking all the way back to the first cutoff of this podcast. If you were saying like you don't want
Michael Jackson?
No, he doesn't. We'll get there too. You don't want to redo your jokes because you're just kind of over them. And I felt that way about my opener, and my opener because I've been doing the same opener for 7 years, and it's only gotten different this year. It's.
Right. I only feel weird about repeating jokes when it's an open mic where it's just comics.
Yeah.
If there's an audience there, I'll fucking do all 5-year-old material and murder. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, same.
I'm there to crush, okay? I'm there to make people enjoy me and get followers, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to do. But if it's an open mic, okay, then I'm like, okay, I can't run these jokes because obviously they're not going to work because everybody's heard them.
Yeah.
So, like, that's when I'll change things up. But usually with like a real crowd, I'll do the sandwich thing.
Yeah. So that's the way to go too, though. And you have to keep doing it. I think that I've probably said it to each of you. Like every time I had to do that opener the same way I was doing it, I was like, I'm going to blow my fucking brains out on this stage. Like I get it. It works, but it didn't fit me anymore, but I had to keep doing it so that I could figure out like, oh, there's a different way to do this joke. It can be more casual, more me. Right. And it's like, now you get funnier. And those jokes that were old that you're over will get funnier too.
Yeah.
They'll just fit you better.
If you're just doing the old jokes and you're not like trying to improve on them, then it can definitely get boring. It definitely gets static, and I get that. But if you're like, I don't know, I have a thing where like if I have a joke that I'm like, okay, this is working as it is, and then I write it out like word for word as I'm doing it, I tend to come up with more stuff. And so I've been doing this for a while. It's working as it is, but I want it to be longer.
Yeah.
So that's when I'll sit down and write it out.
You write jokes like longhand? Longhand, is that what it's called?
It depends on I'll usually type. I'll do it on a computer.
All right.
But even like doing that, I'll like be typing them, and like then my mind will just wander.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is another thing that I could slide in here. I could just put in here. Sometimes I will write it on a notepad, but that just takes so long.
That's the best, though. That's the best.
But I'll lose my thoughts.
Yeah, same. I forget the punchline.
That's why typing is better. I can type way faster than I can write.
Fuck. See, I'm not gonna type shit. Like I'll write down the funny part. And
Speech to text too, though, is
a
game changer now. It's so accurate. Yep. I open up my note and I talk a whole joke out. Absolutely,
real talk.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or
you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah. No, just a fucking voice recorder.
You can do that, but the speech to text thing as a note, because then you can edit it, and then now you can condense it into like word economy and stuff, and figure out where your beats are. You can space it out better.
See the little microphone at the bottom there?
Yeah.
And so you hit that, just go, dude.
Yeah, you just talk, and it's so accurate.
I speak so fast, it's gonna write that shit down in Spanish.
Yeah, but you should speak slower.
But at the same time, it'll get the gist of what you're saying. So like there'll be like some words will be fucked up, but like enough is like, oh yeah, I remember that now. I remember what I was saying. There's enough there to get your mind going again.
Yeah.
That would probably be good for you, because I know you don't like to write.
No, I don't do that at all. Dude, I hate writing.
The physical act of writing sucks. I get that. Yeah.
Like, but it also forces you. It forces you to spend time with that word. And it makes it intentional when you write it. You're like, do I really need these letters? Is that too many? That might be too many, because now I wrote 7 letters in a row when I could say "and" instead. It helps with your word economy. It's just
as opposed to as well as.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, I was just thinking about this, bro. But I was fucking decent at math. Like as a middle schooler or whatever the fuck, I would see a problem. Like, all right, I get it. And I write them the answer. But then I could pinpoint this to the fucking day. My teacher was like, no, you have to write down your process.
Show your work.
You have to prove it.
Yeah, show your work. And then I would forget how to fuck to do the math, and then I would get the answer wrong.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no, like I know how to fucking do it. Just like show me the question. I was do it out of my head and I'll write down. But they thought I was
what?
They thought I was
like
cheating.
What kind of questions?
Like algebra. Yeah, pre-algebra.
X plus this equals. Okay.
Yeah, so I know those steps in my fucking head. Like fucking PEMDAS. I'll be like, all right, I'll just do it in my head and then I write the answer. And then like, no, show your work. And then along the way, I'll fucking forget.
You should write it out in paragraphs. Be like, well, I guess 7 plus 8 equals.
I guess. That's really weird. That's really weird.
So that's me. And then
because I think I'm the opposite, where like I don't even try to do it in my head. I'm just gonna write it out.
No, see, I'm the opposite. But then when
that's crazy. That's so weird.
Like when I go to a museum or to a historical thing, I don't want to read it. Like I'll see.
I'm not surprised.
Like I'll see it
because you can't.
It's in English. You have a problem with
that? Is there an audiobook version of this?
Dude, can I tell you the best tour I've ever had is fucking Alcatraz. They give you a fucking like tape recorder, like headsets to put on. It's awesome, dude. It's so cool.
Same for me for the SS fucking whatever the fucking San Diego.
I'm sure that's exactly what it's
SS
called.
Whatever the fuck.
Maryland, I think. SS Maryland.
Okay.
Maryland. Yeah. I fucking like I was walking around listening to this shit. My girl's talking. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to learn. Yeah. but if it was like the little like fucking notes, I'm like, let's fucking
reading it. Yeah.
Let's get this the fuck out of here. Yeah. It's boring.
I don't know. Yeah. Don't you feel like though comedy's kind of like your math, where like you kind of have to do it intuitively, and when you force it, it shows. Like you kind of have to. It has to look effortless. You don't want the people to write your work out for comedy. You don't want them to see how it works. You want it to just kind of come out. You got to feel it. You got to do it.
And I think that's my natural way of doing it is that I don't want to do the work either. Like I just want to fucking like no, I'm with you guys.
I don't want to do the work. I just want to be funny.
Yeah. Well, where you see me every fucking Thursday. I'm like fucking. I'm just fucking. It's not funny. Check this out.
Here's the idea that I've been bouncing around with Will is that like you're not wrong. Is that what you're doing got you here? But if you want to be great, you have to be able to channel that and do it on command. You have to be able to do it. Regardless of circumstance, how you feel, like there's a professionalism where like sure, this got you to the dance, but this is not the dance you want to be at, and you want to be further. And so that's where like you don't want to, but you have to.
Yeah. Dude, and then how I first started writing was fucking just like saying shit, like funny shit to my homies. And then, but since then, I just fucking stopped hanging out with a bunch of homies and shit, you know? So I'm just like, always
since comedy started?
Yeah,
dude. Comedy ruins everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that new joke with the chain shit, like, you laughed at it pretty hard. I was like, hold on, this could probably be something. And then I tried it earlier today at a fucking mic, and then it got a chuckle. I was like, oh, this shit has fucking legs.
Yeah, dude. And it's like us just like talking, you just telling me a story is so much different than doing it on stage.
Yeah.
Like, that story might be funny to me, and it was. That shit's hilarious to me. I love little kids getting hurt. It's fucking, it's the best. But like, to translate it to on stage to where like, because I know you. Yeah. You know, like we know each other. Like, someone that doesn't know you, they may like, oh my God, like, that's fucking crazy. Like, are you okay?
And that's that's what the fuck happened today. So that the part that you laughed at bombed. So I was like, oh, I gotta be on it. And then I fucking...
Yeah, I'm fucked up, dude. No. You should not take my laughs as...
So I fucking added on some different shit that worked. So I was like, all right, so that's the new punchline. So now when people in the crowd that are as fucked up as you will have two punchlines. People who are softer will only have one.
It's a punch and a tag now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, or a tag and a punch.
Yeah, my tags are usually just safety nets of like, if that punchline doesn't go well, this tag's gonna hit because it's a callback and it'll work. You'll think I'm funny, but I fucked it up. No one noticed.
See, I feel like tags for me is where I actually like falter. I don't know what the word is. Like, my jokes
default to?
No, like they're like my jokes. If my jokes were on a graph, right? Setups down here, and then it's like punch, and maybe that first tag after, and then it just kind of dwindles, or as I continue tag. But like someone like KJ, just tag,
just straight line,
tag.
Just bing,
it's
bing,
like,
bing,
what the
bing,
fuck,
bing.
dude? Like, how is this different than what I'm doing? Like, I just don't.
7 extra years,
and
and also
I talked to him about it.
7 years of running the light.
He got his 10,000 hours in at year 4, bro.
And I was kind of talking to him about it, and it was just like, in my mind, I was just like, that's just not my style to do like long bit. Like, that's just not my style. I have my shit that I do, and like it's done, and then it's done, and then I move on. And if that's what works for me, that's just what I'm going to keep doing. If I find out a way to do longer bits, then I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to like worry about, oh, I can't make my bits longer. You know, I'm not concerned about doing more time right now. I just want it to be as funny and as condensed as possible.
Right.
So like, everybody just wants to do hours. It's like, dude, I'm happy if I can do a funny 20.
Dude, yeah,
I like
same.
that.
So fucking Shane Gillis just dropped that fucking 45-minute special, and then.
Sprinklers, guys.
Oh,
chill the fuck out.
Fuck
Welcome to a white neighborhood, you fucking minorities.
They run it at night? That's crazy. Yeah. Mine's done during the day.
Shane Gillis talks about that, bro. About how no. So he dropped that special on YouTube. It's 45 minutes. It's hilarious, dude. And then he's on the podcast with Andrew Santino, and then they're talking about like, oh, like, when are you gonna, like, you know, what are you doing on the road? And I was like, bro, the same shit. I've been doing those fucking 45 minutes for years, dude. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm terrified of like starting to do new shit. So just like, and that special was fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
it was so funny. And then it came out so natural too. We were like, damn, bro, like he has been doing this shit for a while. I don't know how long, but
for sure.
I don't know either.
Yeah. And I think
he's a fucking pro.
I think a lot of us get like kind of misguided from like the specials and like getting booked and like this. Everyone wants these badges of honor, you know, like, oh, I get booked a lot, or I have a special, I have credits.
We were talking about this before you got here, where it was just like, why can't people just do comedy?
Yeah.
And just be be a comedian. Why do you constantly have to be posting your accolades and shit, dude? Like, we don't care.
Yeah, today I hit 2 spots before I got to there, and then I'm like, should I be posting that? Should I be fucking posting, like, so people could fucking book me in it? And then I was like, wait, motherfucker, like, you fucking worked out like fucking 4 new jokes at each mic. Like, you're chilling, dude. Like, fucking focus on yourself.
You're working. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I get to the mic, and then I get ignored by half the room.
It's humbling.
Yeah, and I was like, well, this fucking sucked. But, like, you know.
Yeah, tonight did suck.
It's fucking, I don't know.
I think it's a real reward to be able to see someone who is clearly better than us, who is like, you know, headliner status, but still working. Like, still, you get to learn things by watching. Like, I'm sure you working well at the Improv, watching headliners just live in their bits, and not because it's going to be on a set or it's going to be on a new special, but because this is what's funny and this is what's making this room bang right now.
And that's why they do it, and that's why they fucking.
And that's why they do it. Yeah,
and that's why they leave their house to go to an airport, to travel, leave their family.
Yeah, and it's like we don't get to see that often enough. And like, fortunately for at our Ontario Improv show that we did, you know, a couple months ago, or whatever, we got to watch real comics who are legitimately good, who have been doing it for way longer than us, live in the moment and do comedy.
Dude, it's intimidating how fucking good they are.
But it's also inspiring.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, yeah, like there is this world of specials, but that's not the goal, you know?
Yeah.
The
honestly,
goal is
that's
to
like the upper echelon.
Yeah.
Of comedy.
I agree.
Dude, Norm has... Is it one? I think he only has one special out, dude.
You know, like maybe 1 or 2 albums or something. Not that much.
Yeah.
So and it's like, bro, like he's fucking one of the best. It's like Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's not even. Especially now, they're not even specials anymore. Like fucking.
No. They're comedy hours.
Yeah, it's just be as good as you fucking can for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, run your own race. You know, like
that's what I was saying earlier. It's like I'm in this for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm in this to fill my hole in my heart, you know, like
that's hot as fuck.
And
put it in, bro.
I get myself
Michael Jackson style.
Yeah. But it's also like, unfortunately, I think the path that you and I have chosen, because I'm the same way, is like I'm doing this because I want to be funny. I want to get funnier. Yeah. It's a slower path,
and of course, like you want a career and everything, but you know that with. Like, if you're hard on yourself, that's how you get better, and that's how you get a career. So I'm not, like, focusing on, like, I need to do this from, like, business-wise. I need to do this for my career. I'm like, I just need to get good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you start.
And like, now it's so fucking easy to get, like, known with, like, TikTok and YouTube and Instagram.
Without skill.
Yeah, and it's like, hold on, let me get good at my trade first.
Right.
Before I try to get known.
Okay, Frankie. Let's say you went on TikTok and you put on like one of your stand-up bits that was really good and people loved it. It went viral, and then the fucking improv start hitting you up and they're like, "Hey, we want you to headline."
Yeah, bro.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna say
he's
no?
Gonna do it,
dude. I know. I just had a fucking dream about this, dude. I had a fucking dream.
Let's make it a reality.
Bro, talking into existence, bro.
No, dude. I just had a fucking dream that
Frankie Hoy on TikTok is an Asian girl.
that I had a manager and he fucking booked a theater show for me, and I was like, bitch, I got fucking 15 minutes at most. Like, what are you doing?
Guess you're booking 9 openers, bro.
Yeah, and
I'm trying to figure out what's more ridiculous in that statement, that you have an agent or that you have 15 minutes.
I did not come here to get assaulted. and then so that was a dream, and I kept on like, you know, like when you kind of wake up and half wake up. So I kept on going back to the dream, and then I was like, the show's tomorrow. I'm like, I never fucking promote it. Like, bro, it's gonna be an empty fucking theater.
I didn't put it on my IG, dude.
And whoever shows up is only gonna see 15 minutes, bro. We're losing money.
I didn't hire an opener. I did a feature. Bro, or like your opener and feature would be better than you and do more time.
I saw.
Like, all right, opener, you're gonna do 40.
So this how the show went, because like my dream actually fucking led me up to the show.
What a terrible dream! This is a nightmare.
It was a real fucking nightmare. Fucking this comedian Viet, he barely speaks English, but the English that he speaks is only comedy. So
this is a real person, though?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He's on the show on Saturday.
Viet, Viet.
Yeah, like he's Vietnamese.
Okay, obviously. Thank you, Frankie.
His last name is Gyeon or something. Ngeyun. So fucking So
Nguyen.
Nguyen.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm white. I know how to say it.
I'm Mexican. I'm ignorant. we had a show like 2 weeks ago where he went up before and I couldn't follow him.
Really?
Yeah, because he was so foreign and charming and funny. So then I went up with the fucking me.
Did you say he speaks English but only in comedy?
Yeah. So
he has his act and that's all the English he knows.
He learned English to do stand up.
But like, if you talk to him off stage, can you have a conversation?
Yeah, barely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So he has his act. Basically.
Yeah, he has his act. So he learned English only for stand up. That's how much fucking he loves stand up.
That's crazy. Okay.
So he gets on stage.
I would never learn. Where was he from?
Vietnam.
I would never learn Vietnamese to do Vietnamese comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
And so he's foreign. You know, people are foreign. People like want to like they have an accent. Oh, what the fuck is he saying? They listen more intently because his fucking English is chopped, but he has fucking punchlines.
Right.
So fucking we did a show together. I followed him. I couldn't follow him. I was so mad at him. I was so mad at myself. I was like, fuck you, dude. I can't follow you. Like I'm gonna have to fucking follow you more often to get better.
And he was like, I don't know what you're saying.
Basically. But he went, oh. And I was so mad at him. And I was like, all right, I'll see you later. And then I ended up booking him for the show I had this Saturday. Mm-hmm. So in my dream, he was my fucking opener. So the theater show some reason it got sold out. And then
for some reason,
because the other guy, your opener, bro.
Sounds like you have a great manager.
So it gets sold out, and there's a bunch of like Latina Dodger fans in the fucking crowd that are super loud. And then he comes.
Where is the show? Did you have that much context? Do you know where it's at?
The Dolby Theater.
Is that the Palladium?
It had two balcony. No, it had a balcony. And I was standing on one of the balconies, like fucking stressing, like I only got 10 minutes.
You were on the balcony?
Yeah,
you were like amongst the crowd, and nobody knew who you were.
Dude, yeah, dude, I was watching this. I was like, "Fuck!" And then he comes and he fucking murders. I turned to my manager. No, I turned to the man. I'm like, bring me a lowrider. Like, I need a lowrider.
That's the most Mexican shit I've ever heard you say. So I need a lowrider. Bring me a lowrider.
So he was for real. I'm like, dude, I gotta come on stage like Eddie Guerrero on a fucking lowrider. Like they're gonna love it. It's a bunch of like fucking Latinas. And he's like, all right. And then fucking Sylvia gets off stage. I'm like, fuck, bro. And then they announce my name. And then I come on stage with a lowrider.
I love that you got a lowrider between Viet's set and yours. like that's applicable, you know?
Bro, I mean, I guess that TikTok clip was fucking banging, bro.
It was a banger where you went on TikTok, you're like, hey, I need a lowrider at fucking Staples Center right now.
Yeah, so I come out in the fucking lowrider, bro. Everybody starts cheering and I get off and I start speaking and everybody just starts walking away.
Oh,
and then I fucking wake up, bro. And I'm like,
you're in your cold sweat. He's like, it's like from a movie. You like wake up, you bolt upright.
Basically, bro. Dude, that was an intense fucking nightmare. It was like social suicide.
I'm so glad I don't have dreams.
Too much weed, bro.
Too many
you don't
head traumas. Huh?
You don't have dreams?
No.
You just close your eyes and open them?
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll like remember a tidbit of like, oh, that person was in my dream, but I don't remember the context of what it was.
Oh,
it's weird. And it's been like that for years.
Have you guys ever had like a moment where you're like, fuck, I can't follow that, and you like got discouraged?
Yeah, I went after KJ at Worthington's one time. I was like, fuck. God damn it. That was your fault. You made me do it.
You'll get better. But I feel like it's exciting though, you know?
Yeah,
like when someone murdered and like,
I would rather go after that than someone eating a plate of dicks.
I'm gonna always drop this name because it's the only one I have. But like Howie Mandel bumped me at a Flappers show in the main room, and he did 10 minutes. He was very professional. He didn't run the light. Nice. He had a set list. He was working on shit. He was a working comic, but he burnt that room down in 10 minutes, and I had to go up next. And it was the first time I realized I was like, I should be nervous, but I wasn't, because now everyone's just kind of ready, you know? Right, they're just primed now. Right. It's like, oh, this might just go great. Like,
yeah.
I don't have to worry about pulling everyone's laughter out. They've laughed. They're ready to go.
And you also don't have to worry about hitting that level.
Yeah, they know. I'm not that fucking guy.
It just has to be funny.
Yeah, they just have to feel like they're sitting there and you didn't waste their time. That's all. It's a low, very low threshold. So I've never like been I can't follow that. It's always like,
how'd you do?
I did well. I did fine. I didn't murder, but it was 5 minutes out of the showcase.
When there's a good comics going up, I leave the room. If I'm following them, because I don't want to get in my head.
Yeah.
So I leave it, and then I come with my own energy.
Yeah. That's the way to do it, though. Yeah, for real.
I agree. Yeah.
Fucking, there's 2 comics that a terrible comic that I can't follow, and I feel it's too mean to say his name.
Okay, what does it rhyme with?
He's a very
text it to me.
Can you text it to us?
Yeah, bro. And then I've never been able to follow him.
But that's what I was getting at. Is like I would much rather follow someone that burnt that room down than someone who just fucking wasted everyone's 5 minutes and made it feel like 20.
Not only do you have to be funny, you have to reset the room first.
Yeah.
And then you have to like, hey,
I don't even know
this
how you spell it.
This is a comedy show. Oh, well, yeah.
Well, dude.
That dude.
I've never been able to follow. I followed him. I've twice ate my own fucking dick after him.
That's not on you, man. I'll give you that one.
I ate my own dick, dude.
But no, following someone that sucks is really hard.
Yeah,
that's where like a good host comes in.
Yeah.
Where like they know someone isn't funny, they go up, they might do a minute in between.
Yo, which by the way, dude, I appreciate your effort today, because I know you noticed that the fucking after the comment before me, fucking the crowd was like already talking amongst themselves. I appreciate you doing that much time trying to get them back.
Well, and like I go back and forth, and like I don't know, because like obviously like I don't know what you're thinking, but like in my head I'm like, okay, there's a comic that's come up, they're ready to go, and like if I take too much time, then they're like, fucking come on, because I'm like that. Or like if I know I'm about to come up and you're up there just fucking bullshit, and I'm like, dude, bring me up, bro.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to do that to you, because I think that's bad, but also I don't want to bring you up to bullshit, you know?
Yeah,
so it's
tonight you were bringing them back, but you could just say they were just not into the fucking show.
Dude, that's been there the last 2 or 3 weeks or so, probably.
It's odd. It's like, weird. If you're not into it, just go outside. It's cooler outside.
There's plenty of space.
Yeah, and it is cooler outside.
It's nice outside.
And it smells like shit in there today, too.
It definitely did.
Yeah, so it's like on some level, those people like want to be involved, but like they don't want to give us their attention.
Yeah.
Like in a sense. I don't know. It's weird. They want to be the center of attention.
Yeah. We're like
fuck those people.
Like a movie they want to chime in on, but we're actually there.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're like, bitch, am I going to keep on going while you're fucking looking away?
It's like they have the Dodgers game on in a movie on this TV, and
then they get
over
mad
here.
when you say something that hurts their feelings.
Yeah. It's like,
dude, I got that look that I fucking had last week with fucking the tall white dude today. I got the exact same look when the last week thing happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, let me just fucking step away from this guy and not fucking, because I don't want, bro, because at this point it's me.
That dude was way more calm than the previous week.
Yeah.
Last week was weird.
But you're self-aware. You know how to disengage and read the room, and you know those 15 sets a week have really benefited you. You've picked up fundamentals. I think you should just trust yourself. But still, you've learned and you've gained information.
Yeah, you took strides in that amount of time that other people that weren't doing those sets didn't.
Yeah.
So like you advance further in like a year than most comics do.
And that's what I want to do when I go to New York this year.
Yeah.
I just get fucking last year back, dude, that we all lost.
Yeah.
That's what I want to just fucking... And then also at the same
time... It's going to be
weird
being Hispanic and not Puerto Rican in New York.
That's what happened to me when last time I went, bro. Because, like, they're like, oh, like, what kind of Spanish are you? Somebody asked me.
What kind of Spanish is that, dude?
You gotta start slicking your hair back.
I don't understand that dialect. You're going to have to get some gold chains and shit, dude.
That's what happened because I wasn't using the fucking Puerto Rican slang. Then somebody asked me, I was like, Mexican. They all went, oh.
They don't really have Mexicans there, dude.
I was like, you guys not have Mexicans? Like, we do. I was like, but they just don't understand them.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, I'm fucking kicking it.
Oh, he's never gonna come back.
Yeah, bro.
He's gonna find a Frankie-shaped hole.
And when I come back, I'm gonna fucking have the heightened Mexican accent.
Hey, bro!
Yeah, we'll just play it up, bro.
Tell us about the bodega that you own. You gonna go visit Aaron Chase?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna
Chicago.
I'm gonna stop in Chicago.
Bro, you better bury him. You better go up before him and make it unfollowable.
Not difficult.
I'm like,
we love you, Aaron. We miss you.
He doesn't listen to this.
I know. It doesn't matter. It's the sentiment that
matters.
Hashtag
join the journey.
Join the journey. Just know we're supporting you when you're not supporting us, Aaron.
I do watch his podcast or listen to it.
I just message him every now and then,
and
then I watch his stories.
I don't. He called me his best friend. I only message him when he messages me. I just don't think about it. I'm sorry, dude. It just doesn't cross my mind.
He's busy bombing. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
We're busy eating our own dicks, as Frankie says.
I got worried, bro, because you know how he started doing street stand-up out there?
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, because I knew like a week ago he was thinking about it. I didn't know.
At the subway. So like over here, that's
a bold place to do. There's not too many witnesses in there all the time.
That's what bro. Because over here he got punched in the face and he got knocked down. Like, bro, someone could just push you.
Yeah. You know, and take your shit.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, well, into the subway.
Yeah, and take his shit. Yeah,
well, and then people would be like, I mean, I guess he jumped.
Yeah,
he wasn't making enough money doing street stand up.
Should have heard his joke. He was bombing. He used the N-word a lot.
Oh my god,
poor guy.
Well,
dude, honestly, Subway is a great place to do what he does.
There's an audience always ready.
Yeah.
You only need 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Train comes in, you just redo those jokes, dude.
You get lit every time it goes. Train approaching.
All right, I have 1 minute left, so
somebody name an inanimate object anywhere in your house. Anyone? A lamp?
A lamp. 382 lamps walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve lamps here." The lamp says, "Well, I guess we turned you off." You know. Yeah.
Whoa,
that's an Aaron Chase staple right there. He taught me how to do that. No, the joke thing.
The improv thing.
The improv thing.
The container.
Like, name anything.
That street joke was fucking off the top?
Yeah. Name anything in your any inanimate object.
No way, empty bottle.
285 empty bottles walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve empty bottles here," and the bottle goes, I guess my day is spent. I don't know, that was a bad one.
My day is full.
I guess my luck has run out. I don't know. You try to like wordplay just on the thing. I couldn't come up with something fast enough because I'm drunk.
Does it have to be like a large number?
That's giving you time to like come up with the word.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
it's all. You ever heard like in stand up? Oh, Jeff Garcia taught me this actually. Like, when you're doing stand-up and if somebody says something in the crowd, even if you hear them perfectly, you go, what?
You have to think.
Because they'll either repeat it and you'll have time to think, or they just won't say shit and you go, all right, dude, and you can just continue.
Yeah.
So like,
or they'll repeat it, like what they say, just like it's so unfunny that it gets a laugh.
Yeah. It's just those little things that like, I don't know.
Yeah, the stagecraft of comedy.
Yeah, stagecraft.
You got fucking, I forgot his name, a black comic. Was
Chris Rock.
No, not Chris Rock. No, he was at a mic that we were doing. Chris Rock wasn't. It was like another black, probably looked alike. And he was fucking, he was doing crowd work. And there was 3 of us sitting down. And they fucking made fun of 2 of us. And then not fucking made fun of 1 of us. And then he came back, like, why'd you do that? And he's like, well, fucking, if I make fun of him and him, then then both of you guys roast him, and then I make fun of him, and then you guys both roast him, and then there's one that I didn't roast, and then then he starts talking shit on both of you guys, and everybody's having a good time.
Huh.
Or just be funny.
That's
convoluted as fuck.
That's intense.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I think he called one of us gay, and then he kept on talking, and then he said, "Fuck that, you're gay too," and then the guy that he first called gay started laughing at him. And then the guy was like, I don't like this comic anymore. But carry on. Well,
he did it in a funnier way. He wasn't just like, you're gay and you're gay.
No, that comic was gay too. And he was saying he'd fuck them because they were gay.
Oh, okay. All right. So context matters.
So it didn't necessarily have to be like the gay thing. Yeah. But like he fucking pointed one out, fucking went back to his fucking jokes, came back, and fucking, what's his name did that?
We've been trying to figure out that name the whole time.
From the improv. The gay bro from Hawaii.
The guy that we had on our last show?
Yeah.
Paulo Gatta.
Yeah, Paulo Gatta. He did that with the family. He was making fun of the son-in-law, and then he went back to the crowd, and then he came in, and then he made fun of the father, and then he was super complimenting the mom or the girlfriend, and then that was fucking killing. But it was the same formula, where one person remains complimented or untouched, but the other two
have it.
Yeah,
where like half of them are the joke and the other half are in on the joke. Like that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's building tension, which is essentially what comedy is. You're just breaking tension, and you break it when they don't want it to be broken.
But it's also like you're not targeting them as a group. It's just like, oh, I'm joking on this person, and like this person is close with them, so they can laugh at them, and that makes them more comfortable.
It's approval almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sneaky.
Like
it's tricky.
But
it's also,
I've actually never heard that. I like that.
Yeah, it's the stagecraft of it. It's what you would pick up on if you were doing 15 mics a week and you weren't really focused on something. You know, you develop those little things, those little tools and things. Like I'll always stumble on my words intentionally, so it sounds like I'm coming out right off the top. Yeah. You know, I'll be like, oh no, I'll interrupt myself. I'll take 2 steps back and I'll tell the story again. But I knew where I was going, you know, but I do that so it seems like it's off the cuff.
Yeah. I did that too with the joke when I'm talking about moving into the van. Like I go, I sold everything. I sold my apartment. Well, I stopped paying my apartment. You know, and then but I do that shit all the time, you know, and then people are like, oh, they think it's a fucking joke. Yeah. Or the joke where I go, my friend got run over by a car, but I say like laughing, I go, my friend got ran over by a car. And then like that's I get to laugh. So like, and it's like shit like the crowd doesn't really like, you know, they
don't consciously pick up on it. We're like, this is funny because he did that. It just is funny. Yeah. They don't know why. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's magic.
That's hypnotism. That's the best one.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I love jokes like when you go watch pros, and I don't laugh hard when I go watch fucking pros. It's like, because it catches you so off fucking guard. Because I'm trying to figure it out. And then when it catches me off guard, like, fuck, dude. Yeah. I laugh.
Even as a comic, you're like, fuck, you caught me off guard. How,
dude? And like, I just laugh so hard. I'm like, I'm so far away from that. And like, I just want somebody to laugh as hard as I'm laughing at them.
I want to laugh so hard. Like every time we watch a special, and it's a good special, there's at least one joke in there that I laugh to the point of crying. And it annoys the fuck out of my girlfriend, and she doesn't get why, because she's like, no, I get it's funny, but it's not that funny. And I'm like, no, that was fucking beautiful. He made it a fucking poop joke. That was great.
That's really what your tears are actually just like appreciation for the joke. It's like, it's not even it is funny, but it's like, it's really just appreciation for the craft.
Yeah. That's how hard I want to make someone laugh. I want them to cry,
dude. Or a physical act that you weren't expecting. It's that shit makes me fucking bad.
Like when Tom Segura talks about painting the bowl with his shit, and he goes blah. Like it makes me laugh every time, because it's such an abrupt like sound that you don't expect. I'm like, oh god damn it.
I remember like Ralphie May had a joke about having a nightmare about being chased by a monster, and then he would do this act out of him running from the monster, and he moves like a foot, but he's fucking 380 pounds. He was like, oh, dude, it was the funniest shit ever. And Ralphie doesn't move. Like in his sets, he either sits on the stool or he just stands in front of the mic stand. So like to see him move that 3 feet was so goddamn funny.
Yo, man. Maybe that's what it is. Like you're not expecting them because they never move.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Whereas like a normal, like someone like Joe Rogan or just literally paces it. Chris Rock paces the stage. That wouldn't do nearly as much.
Dude, the fucking the thing they did with the chain, dude. So I watched Ari do his Jew tour, because like, it was supposed to be his first special.
You saw that hour?
Yeah, I saw it twice, but I saw the comments and I saw it in New York.
That's dope.
Oh, that is
and
dope.
That shit was fucking sick. So he has a joke in there where his.
I was actually really looking forward to that hour too. I'm really upset that it's not going to be on tape.
Dude, I saw it twice, which is fucking great, because the first time he got heckled, and then he kicked the guy out. When he was kicking the guy out, it was the comedy. The guy was in a wheelchair, and he didn't have any legs, and our shooter felt bad. He's like, fucking, I feel bad for kicking him out. and then you get to the door, he's like, sure? He's like, nah, just fucking kick him out. Because he was super fucked up. And I saw it again in New York, which
was that? What room was that at the comedy store?
At the stand. Oh, in the main room. Oh, yeah. And then I saw it in New York at the stand. And then it was when he was doing it because after the whole Kobe Bryant shit, so he was going in and out of the hour, like just talking about the situation and then back, and that was fucking great.
Wow!
But the whole physical thing I wanted to get at is that he has a bit where he talks about how his dad, like he was teaching him how to be a man, like fucking, because he's turning 13 or whatever. He's like, yes, so we went out to go get a chicken, and he's like, what are you gonna do with the chicken? He's like, my dad just picked it up, and then like essentially just broke its neck, but like he picked it up, he swung it around his head, and like the way he was physical about it, dude, fucking, I was not expecting to have me dying. And so the way with the chain, I was explaining to him, I was like, bro, like I want to see if I picked up this chain, if it was like heavy enough for me to lift up, and I want the punchline to be So I just started swinging around like fucking. So you imagine me picking up this like chain that at first I couldn't think I couldn't even pick up, but now I'm fucking swinging around. I get hit in the back of the head with it, and then I go and I bleed out somewhere.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to what I was saying about, but just being intentional with your stage times. Like, you will get better if you go up 15 times, but that's not feasible for everybody. And if you get up one time, then just have something to work on.
Yeah, and the worst part is when you just have that brain block or the writer's block all day. And you're on stage like with your fucking hand on your dick.
That's been me the whole month, dude. That's just
fuck no. Dude, you've been fucking having a bunch of new shit.
No, bro, I haven't.
Dude, you and Carlos have been the reason why I'm like, no, fuck that. I gotta keep on. I gotta write new shit. I gotta work on my new shit.
Carlos is a good example of like he definitely values his stage time, even though he hosts and he has a stage. Like you can tell that he's got a family and that he's only allowed out like twice a week.
Yeah, and he lets me know that. Like, he's only allowed is the right word.
Yeah, but he makes it count. And it's like, he's also another one that I see new shit over and over and over and over. Yeah. It's like every time he goes up, there's something new. There's a new tag. There's a new premise. There's a new idea, a new spin on something. And so I'm catching up with him. And I've felt very unproductive next to him. Right. Like,
yeah.
Fucking garbage. But let's go back to talking about how it's intimidating that I intimidate you with my work ethic. No, let's go back to that.
the critique I do have about fucking Carlos Factino is that like he'll have a joke and it'll work for 2 weeks and then it'll bomb once and then he'll lose faith in it. And then when he tells it, even before he tells it, he'll already be like, oh, it's not gonna work. And then so then it doesn't work because his fucking attitude going into it.
Yeah.
And then I think I've told him once or twice, I'm like, bro, like you're not fucking selling it like how you did it for the first 2 weeks. Cause I like either his first tag doesn't work, so he just fucking loses faith in like the next 3 tags in the main punchline. It's like, bro, fuck that. Like they might fucking get it.
Yeah. Especially when like it's hard. That's the problem with getting up only a few times is that in your mind, when you're chunking all that information together, you've convinced yourself that joke doesn't work because the 3 times you did it last week, it didn't work. But you did it at a mic the first 2 times that were all the same people. And the third time was, you already lost hope with it. Where it's like, when you go to a comedy, when you go to the Ontario Improv and people paid $20 to be there, like that's comedy on easy mode and your shit's going to work there. It's going to bang. And that's what you want to do. It's hard to remember that what we want to do is what we want to do because we do it so infrequently.
Dude, so right now when you said about the people pay money, so I noticed that you don't get mean to hecklers. Like you kind of play along with them, like kind of just to keep the lightheartedness going. But when you're at a show that people pay the money to go at and someone heckles, I feel like it's alright to be friendly with them for the first like twice. And then you gotta be a fucking dick to them.
Yeah.
Because
people are there to listen.
People pay the money to go see you.
Absolutely. And not just that, people are there for the show.
Yeah, but with you, I'm saying like, so, I mean, you answered the question I was gonna ask. Because like, I was gonna say like, would you fucking be a dick to the person who keeps on interrupting?
I don't, that's never my goal.
It's usually not necessary.
Yeah, I try to finagle my way where it's like, we're either on the same side or I'll get you kicked out. Like there's no in between for me, And I don't go out to ruin someone's life, but I know I can if I have to.
I did that at Belmont. I had this show and this super drunk guy was like I was up first, but he was like heckling the host. And then I get up and then he was so drunk, he was speaking so loud and he was drunk that I started talking shit on him before he started heckling. So I knew it was, so the crowd was already on my side. And then he started talking shit. So I already had like fucking inside jokes with the crowd about the guy. Mm-hmm. So I just destroyed him.
Yeah.
But he was too drunk to understand that. Yeah. So he didn't fucking leave.
It's almost not as rewarding when they don't get it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
So, you're like, you don't understand. I just crushed your soul, bro. You shouldn't be speaking right now.
Dude, and then this is that Ari situation when he was running, because he promoted it as like the last time he was going to do the hour in LA. Or in California, so that shit got sold out quick, and then I was lucky enough to be there. So then this guy was fucking heckling and being loud, but he was like pretending to fucking ignore him for the first 2 times, and then the guy heckled the 3rd time.
Is this the legless guy?
Yeah. And then Ari was like, "Yo, you gotta fucking go, dude." Like, and then he was a dick to him. Like, "Yo, you were annoying outside, and you're annoying now. You gotta fucking leave."
I think that if you're like if you're headlining and you have a show, I think that's the way to handle it. I don't think you need to like make fun of them or like George said, ruin their life. Like
as fun as it is,
it is, like when you're at that level, you can just be like, dude, you need to go.
Yeah.
And like, oh wait, I don't like, I
have an hour, bro.
I can wait.
Yeah,
I can afford to wait. I'll win these 300 people back, but I need you to go.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like if you're featuring, you got 15 minutes. You don't have 5 minutes to deal with this guy.
Right.
You know.
Yeah,
And then you
exactly.
do have to essentially crush him, and it's like, all right, I hope you shut the fuck up now.
Yeah. So I think the strategy changes over time because like eventually like you're going to be doing venues that don't allow that shit.
Yeah.
So, like they have someone there to stop that from happening. As soon as it does happen, they get that person kicked
And then there's
out.
also venues that don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
Comedy Store.
I want to go piss real quick.
All right, yeah, I bet.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk a question. All right, go pee. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's totally fine.
It's totally
I don't know.
fine.
I just comedy's weird that I feel like the longer we do it, the easier it's gonna get. But it's never getting easier.
Yeah,
You know?
but it's like you have to like keep pushing. You know, it's like
so tired
it's
of
like
pushing.
doing addition. Like you're like doing addition a bunch. You're like, dude, I'm fucking great at addition. You know?
Yeah, I will add the fuck out of any 7 digits, bro.
Yeah, give me 2 numbers. I'll add the fuck out of those.
I'll
right?
add it better than anyone in this room.
Yeah. And then someone's like, hey, here's a subtraction. You're like, hold on. What?
I forgot how to do this.
Yeah, wait. Hold on, I'm going to need a second.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. There was a song I was listening to, and the outro on it, it's a rap song, obviously, because that's all I listen to.
Mhm.
And so he starts rapping, and he's got bars, so he's rapping fast, and he's like, "Oh, hold on, the song's done." And then the guy's like, "What do you mean the song's done?" He's like, "No, the song's done." He's like, "I know it's done, but I'm better than everyone else here, and they need to know. I'm so tired of working. Like, I just need to keep working so that they know that I'm better than them." And it's this whole, like, 45-second skit of him going, "I'm just tired of working. I'm the best, and I'm over it." Like, and I was like, I relate.
Wow.
It's just, I want to enjoy it more, I guess,
Yeah.
you know? And it's hard, I think, at our level to really,
A
truly
lot of open
enjoy
mics
it.
are hard to enjoy. It's really hard.
Because it's 4 hours of your day.
And that's why you do it. You have to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Because if you're doing it to like enjoy the people or enjoy like it's like if you're doing it to try to get better, you can always do that no matter the situation. But if it's like, oh, I'm just here to make people laugh, well, it's just comics. Well, I guess my plan is out the window.
Yeah. Then you're doing those open mic comic habits.
Yeah,
those
exactly,
Bad. Like, let's talk about
exactly.
bombing again.
How about Chris D'Elia? Huh? Fuck out of here, dude. Shut the fuck up with your current event bullshit. I fucking hate current events, dude. Oh, you're going to do this joke? It's going to work for 2 days? Cool. Have fun.
Yeah, it's a good exercise.
Whatever, dude.
I respect it. If you
Do
can
it
churn
once.
that out.
Do it once and leave it.
Yeah, that's what the weekend update is for on SNL.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that's for. Just churn that shit out.
Yeah.
And Michael Che and Colin Jost crush it right now. Like they're doing great. Especially Michael Che on Instagram is live. Michael Che is probably my favorite person. He genuinely DGAF about anything. He's
Good for
like,
him.
I'm just gonna. This is me, bro. This is what I'm doing, and I respect the shit out of it. But I think we should wrap this up because we've been rolling for a while
Yeah.
now.
It's 12.
Yeah,
What time
it's
did we
midnight.
start?
We started yesterday, bro. So let's plug your shit. Where are you gonna be, bro? This is probably gonna be out like next week.
Oh, well, I was at Belmont, and then fucking I had a show.
I'm sure you did great.
I had a show last
Murdered.
Saturday in Paris. I have this Paris show, fucking every other Saturday, or some Saturdays. It's in Paris.
Twice a month.
It's in Paris,
Where at?
California. At Good Day Brewery, fucking first brewery in Paris, first comedy show in Paris. I'm very proud of it. It's a fucking sick ass show. I built the stage out of buckets and plywood, and people get scared to get on it, but they do really good on it. And then podcast every Thursday. I feel like Keep On Trucking podcast on YouTube, and it's just me. Sometimes I got friends on it.
It's fun. You had Jonathan Tynes on.
Yeah, last week. Sometimes I have its guests for like it's a 15-minute podcast, so you could binge watch 3 of them
Before you get tired of it.
Just on YouTube. You don't have an audio feed on Podbean or anything.
I wanted to have it on audio, but then I fucking like when I was uploading it to YouTube and syncing up the sounds, I just listened to the audio version of it, and I was like, I fucking this is cringe. It's not funny.
The video adds a little bit to it.
Yeah, the video, because then
it definitely does. Your last episode was good. I enjoyed it very
You
much.
listened to it?
Yeah, with Jonathan.
Yeah.
Your little graphics that you put up and your zoom ins.
Yeah. So that adds more comedic effects.
Wow, so you take some time with it.
He does.
Yeah, my head hurts at the end of it.
Yeah.
And so I lag on it sometimes because it's so fucking cringe to watch yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, man. But I do it.
What's your Instagram?
At Franklin Hoy, HOY. Don't put Frankie Hoy because that'll be an Asian girl. And then Facebook and Twitter, I don't really. I use Twitter, but only to retweet cool stuff.
You're on Twitter? I didn't know you're on Twitter.
You're on Twitter too?
Yeah.
I think we follow each other.
Dude, I'm at the George F.
Should we bring back Twitter?
Yeah, dude.
Follow each other.
Twitter's just for me.
And
Twitter's just like, sometimes I have a thought, That's the only place for it sometimes.
Yeah, I usually just save it at this point.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude, my drafts.
That's for me.
My drafts. Oh, dude, you guys are allowed to open my drafts when I die, but that's gonna cost some fucking shit, bro.
On Twitter?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Secret racist.
It's so much of like, yeah, I shouldn't post that.
I'm just gonna find the ones where you like at people or throw shade at people.
I was like, that's way too specific.
Yeah.
They know exactly. But it's too good to delete. So giraffe.
Save.
Yep. So if you guys want to read that eventually, I'll probably accidentally drunkenly leak some drafts at the George F on Twitter. I'm at the George F on everything. What about you, sir?
Oh wait, hold on. Subscribe to my YouTube. Dude? I'll give you a little bag of chips.
True.
And they have a little bag of chips going out of Cincinnati that they sent me their address like 2 months ago and they haven't sent it out. And that's why fucking they probably don't listen anymore. Bro. I know, bro. I lagged it.
Rude.
But to have somebody that listens to Cincinnati is cool. And
that's dope.
And they fucking
we have some listeners in Romania, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I think it's people like trying to learn English and shit, and they just look for podcasts.
Oh shit! Well, not with me as a guest. I speak too fucking fast.
They know
to learn anything.
They know.
Wait, hold up. Where else do you guys have listeners at?
Ukraine,
fucking name it,
Romania,
dude. Name it. We got it.
Dude. Canada. Most of them are in the U.S., but we have some international. I know we have one in Africa. I don't know where though.
Oh, that's
I don't remember, but yeah.
Damn,
dude, we got like fucking 10, 15, 20,000 downloads or something. Yeah, we got it.
Fuck yeah.
We're fucking killing the game in mass numbers over the last 5 years.
I better get at least like fucking 3 followers or subscribers on my YouTube.
I will say right now, Carlos Patino is the winner with the most single day downloads right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think he hit triple digits.
I listened to it twice.
Yeah, well, you fucking helped him. What about you, sir?
Why
Where
did
you at?
you listen to it twice, you fucking weirdo?
Just to give him...
Because he has 2 ears. I'm so funny.
Oh my god. Okay. September 25th, the Buddy System is back at Solario Brewing Company. George and I will be there with a great lineup of comics, 8 p.m. So come out and see that. Follow me on Instagram at Willie_D20. And then the other shit, it doesn't matter. Actually, I don't even post on Instagram, so frankly, that doesn't matter. I just want you to follow me so I can get booked.
You repost on Instagram is what you do.
Yeah, I'll post your show flyers that you book me on.
Yeah.
We are at The Buddy System Co., but you already know that. Go to www.thebuddysystem.co for everything. Literally everything. Buddy System.
And youtube.com/thebuddysystemco.
Holler at you boys. Thank you for doing this, Frankie Hoy. This was fun. We appreciate the drinks.
Thank you.
We're being honest.
Yeah.
We're not just yanking your dick.
Please do after
or your
this.
chain.
Yank my dick.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.